I was here with my shit. This is me. This is me in the movie theater. It's like my shit is up here. I'm like, I don't have enough hands. I can't jerk this hard enough.
God, he has really been chasing the dragon of Independence Day. Like again, it's Bob Ross, happy accidents. And he's been trying to chase that happy accident since then.
Hey Chris, hold on. Did you love Halle Berry doing no, was that no Halle Berry and old boy next to him doing the reenacting the whole must go faster, must go faster, must go faster.
No, they did not.
At the
D, a rocket propelled as a giant ass tsunami wave is about to wash it away. And and the rocket just
Christopher, again, my penis is for pleasure, but not at this moment. We have a show to do, sir. Like, you cannot tell me, you cannot tell D that there's a bad movie and it's so bad you're gonna love every second of it.
All I'm saying is
you cannot do this to D.
No, listen, we already done went live. For anyone who caught on who's trying to understand what we're talking about, please stay tuned for our Moonfall spoiler review.
Now, speaking of which, we need to take Sylvester Stallone's pen and paper away from him, because what the fuck is Rocky 3?
It's about movies about man. He's got to come out of there. You know, he got to see somebody bigger than him.
He got lucky. I feel
you see Clubber Lang, he actually represents all the fighters about this, about that.
D, stop it. I can sum it up.
You heard what I
heard you. No, I heard what you said, and I can sum it up much better for you and way quicker for you. This is how you sum up Rocky 3. At least I ain't breathing hard.
Look, my man. I feel he had ghostwriters in the room for Rocky Balboa. As good as that movie came out, and he actually wrote that. He wrote and directed that movie, and I'm like, how did he get that as a how? How is this the same guy?
It's easy because Sylvester Stallone too had the juice at the time, and also, the 80s let you get away with shit. Like, see, in the 70s, it was about realism, grittiness, and this rawness. It was these
underdog story that we,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
which we had to sit through that twice.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it, and when it comes to movies in the 70s, there is an authenticness that they did have, even though a lot of them were shit, but they were still like there was something about them that you really liked about it. It was some realness. When it got into the 80s, that's when people started doing coke, going, let's put Mr. T in this motherfucker.
There's a reason. There's a reason why.
It wasn't let's put Mr. T in here. It was, I really like that Hulk Hogan guy.
Look. There's a reason why there's a big disparity. There's a big disparity between Death Wish in 78, 79, and then you get the Death Wish 2 in the 80s, and it's a stark difference because Death Wish 1 had this grittiness, like this real guy, like his wife and kid got raped. And it's like, oh shit, like this is real. And his whole struggle with killing, there's a dramatic aspect to it. There was no goofy shit, right? You get the Death Wish 2. Oh, so Paul Kersey just going Home Alone 2, huh?
Yeah, that's all you're doing now. Okay, cool. You know what it is? It's like games for PS2, how all real and cool it was, and how much innovative shit they did. The games on PS3, I mean, they're not bad, but
oh no, it's Metal Gear
Solid. Generation was better.
It's Metal Gear Solid. It's Metal Gear Solid 3 to 4.
And that's so unfair, and it's so unfair.
That
is so unfair.
Cobra, hey, look, yes, Vogan and the Cobra unit is out there, but fuck it, we ran with it. It was great. It was the Cold War. It's nuts. It's great.
Not the same no more, man. We gotta put graphic. Look, we gotta put on long ass movies in this one. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the technology. It's offering.
Then 4 happened, and Kojima was like, "Hey, Michael Bay, here's some coke. Do my movie."
No, it was more. No. MGS4 was literally Hideo Kojima opening up that box and seeing the Infinity Gauntlet and going, fine, I'll do it myself, because he no longer had the writer of the first 3 games.
Boy, it's always funny. You can tell when somebody has somebody, you have somebody there that's saying no, or put that in. No, take that out. Are you sure that last scene works, man? Because I don't think that it's you can always tell when there's additional people in the room. And with people like Sylvester Stallone, you can really tell when there's nobody helping them.
Dude, with the Infinity Gauntlet, and this also works. See, you know how when Thanos gets all Infinity Stones and feels invincible?
Exactly.
In both Hideo and Sylvester Stallone's case, it just took one gem, and he felt like he didn't need nothing else.
Nothing else.
Here's the thing: to be,
and it wasn't even a good stone either.
So Eris, what was Hideo sitting down at the ranch making breakfast? What was that? Diamond Dogs.
No.
That was Metal Gear 5. Metal Gear 5. Because Hideo was like, balance, and motherfucking Konami came in and busted and started jumping at nigga.
No.
Don't do that, D. Don't do that, D. Because it just reminds me of the frog meme.
D, stop it. First of all, that wasn't Diamond Dogs, okay? That was Ground Zeroes was him getting punched out by Konami. 5 years later, after he gets his head cut off, was the Phantom Pain.
Look, let me tell you something.
And that is not a clever pun for the word phantom because his head's missing. No, it really was.
That was layers, son. I love it. I
gotta be honest with you. That is a tie into Metal Gear Solid 5 because I think Rocky 3 exists in the Metal Gear Solid 5 universe because of all the wacky shit. Look. Yes, I'm supposed to believe a big Metal Gear existed in '84 compared to what we knew from Metal Gear 1 and 2 on the NES. Yes, I know graphics and all that shit. Doesn't fucking matter. I guess apparently in this bizarre 84 world, we got fucking full-blown Metal Gear Rexes and stuff because fuck Metal Gear Solid 1, right?
How do you think I felt when I saw that cutscene? I was like, what is and as I'm picking up the phone, about to call Eris. I hear Eris in my mind like a Jedi ghost. D, I told you this movie was a piece. I told you this game was a piece of shit.
Why do I
Hideo did not finish this thing. Don't believe what Hideo told you. He did not finish this thing.
Why do I sound like Paul Kersey?
I was trying to go, Luke, use the phone. I was trying to do that shit.
Look. I was such a fucking Metal Gear mark. I was jerking myself in excitement seeing Snake, CQC and his boys, teaching them, getting a fucking big army behind them. I'm like, yes, this is dope. All of a sudden, Metal Gear. No. What is this? What's going on here?
I told both of you two. Both of you Negroes, I warned you.
Eris. The second they got off that helicopter, and who was that? Not Master Miller, the other dude. I can't remember his name. The one everybody says is a racist.
Master Miller, sir. What are you talking about?
Master Miller, not him. Yeah. But it was the other dude that had a scar on his face when he walked. He got off that
Skull Man.
Are you talking about Skullface?
I don't know. No. It was one of the good guys.
Yeah,
Skullface.
Yeah, Master Miller.
I'm thinking Yaz, am I?
No, it's Master Miller. It's Kaz.
That was Master Miller. All right, fuck it. So the second I see him get off that joint, they doing the whole slow motion thing. I thought it was Metal Gear Rex.
Yes.
What the fuck game? I'm speechless.
Hey, look. I'm just gonna tell people this. Rocky 3 exists in this spectrum.
In the same type of world.
No. What I'm saying is this. I love the fact that we were kids in the 80s and 90s because the spectacle of Rocky 3 and what it accomplishes. If you love Mr. T, you love Rocky 3. If you love Hulk Hogan, look, there was a time where we loved Hulk Hogan. We didn't know he was problematic.
Oh, come on. Don't string this out for all these little children out here.
I'm just saying.
All of their favorites about to be problematic as hell too in 10 years.
No, it would not become worldwide news of Hulk Hogan becoming problematic for at least another 25 to 30 years.
Yeah. Actually, personally, technically, it will be another 10 years when the steroid trial took place in WWF. That's when I think a lot of people will move.
No, D. Hold on. See, that wasn't even an isolated incident surrounding Hulk Hogan. That surrounded everybody in WWF. Okay,
so the point is,
true.
There was a
hold up. People didn't like Hollywood Hogan.
No, but here's the thing. It was like it's already enough that you got Carl Weathers and you got Sylvester Stallone, but to see Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, it was like the 80s was just a wild time of just all these. Like Mr. T was the guy.
I will say this though, with Hulk Hogan was still a rising star. He wasn't even in WWF at this time. He was still in AWA, which makes it so funny. And I just want to get this out the way. AWA, when he went to do that, AWA was like, "Oh man, that's cool, Hogan. That's awesome, man." And Hogan's like, "Yeah. So, Mr. Gagne, you're gonna make me a world champion?" Nah. Also, really. What did you make off of Rocky? Yeah, give me some of that. I'm not bullshitting you. That's why he went to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, for the first time in history, said, "I'm not gonna fuck your friend." And he meant it. That was the first time ever.
It was just like, to me, Rocky 3 exhibited everything of the 80s of all these stars. And it's like, I think that's why I low-key get excited about the Creed series, because I'm like, I see Drago in Creed 2, and I'm like, yes.
You better stop,
yes,
it ain't happening. Because Fetch just ended at the second one, all right? So you ain't happening.
Oh, no. I'm willing.
They're making the third one. I think they're going to make a third one.
Oh, no, they are. I'm willing to this. Mr. T's old ass is going to be in the cane in Creed 3. I'm willing this into an existence. I'm manifesting it, as the younger people say.
Stop.
I don't want it.
I said
I don't want it.
I kind of want it.
I don't want it.
I'm
doing.
Your daddy ducked me.
No, I'm doing the.
He was ducking me too.
First of all,
chump ass black motherfucker. Not trying to.
First of all, I'm doing the. I'm just doing the SpongeBob meme. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Hey, look. I didn't want. I didn't want old ass Drago beating the shit out of his kid, but I got it. I loved it.
I wanted that.
I didn't. I don't know why both of you say this.
No, you want to know why? You want to know why I wanted it?
I mean it, and I mean it.
I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth why I wanted that. Because let's be real. At the height of the tensions between America and Russia, Cold War had already passed, but yet we still got issues. You got your ass whooped by the country's enemy at the time. In your hometown, you know what I'm saying? Your home country, you are a war hero, and you just got your ass whooped by an Italian from America.
And your wife birthed your kid and said, "Deuces."
Yes, your wife birthed the kid, said deuces.
Everybody turned it up, buddy.
And hold on. And then the more embarrassing thing. Rocky got the entire arena on his side. In the middle of the fight, and at the end, by saying the following phrase: "If I could change, you can change."
Also, side note: the funniest thing about Creed 2 is that Drago wasn't even mad at that. He was more so mad Rocky had a thriving ass restaurant. He's like, "So you just got a restaurant, huh? I can't even get a fucking restaurant. Your ass got a fucking restaurant."
You want to know why? Here's the one thing I wish.
Russian.
Here's the thing. They didn't go too deep into it. I understand why they did. And again, like I said, I'm going to watch Creed 2 again, because come on, if we're doing Rocky 3, just to let you know. Oh, Rocky 4 is later on this year. We're getting to that motherfucker.
It was Russian politics. That's
but
basically
that being
what it was.
said, since we're on the thing of going there, I'm going to see Creed 2 again. I mean it. I didn't like it, but I'm willing to give it another shot. So, I have fun with it this time. You know what I mean? But that being said, I really wish they really just. So the wall came down, and Khrushchev, not Khrushchev. God, who was in power?
Gorbachev.
No.
Gorbachev.
Before Putin.
Gorbachev.
No, both of y'all wrong. Boris Yeltsin.
Oh, Boris. Yeah.
So Boris Yeltsin just said, "Bye."
Oh yeah, Russia.
Nigga,
Russia.
he's like this. Nigga, you Ukrainian anyway. We don't like.
But
you're not even Russian.
Nah.
Actually, lost control of the KGB at that point.
No, it's like this. You weren't Russian. You're from Georgia, and you was just underneath the hammer and sickle. You want to
real quick about this, Darius? I told the guys about Rocky 4 director's cut.
I'm watching it.
Let me tell you something.
I'm watching it when we do that. Though.
Hey Darius, let me also respond to that. Have we seen the director's cut of Rocky 4? Yes. And you want to know what the director's cut of Rocky 4 is? It is the Godfather 3 coda of the Rocky movies.
It didn't really add.
The most unnecessary shit ever.
It added nothing.
It added nothing. You think by cleverly moving one scene or two around that somehow convinces us that this was a better story.
And also,
it was awful.
Also including the last 15 minutes of Rocky 3 at the beginning of your movie. That's a cheat.
Yeah, it is.
That's lazy, actually. In fact, do we still say that for this movie? Because in the beginning of this movie, we got to see the end of Rocky 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like
we still say the same, or is
it's a recap.
No, I can also tell you something about that too, D. See, back in the 80s, there was, I don't know what it was with movies. Movie studios think that they could just cheap out by throwing in like 15 minutes of the previous movie's last 15 minutes. They did this in every Friday the 13th up until 6.
Everyone, didn't they?
Up until part 6. They did this in every Friday the 13th.
Now, the thing about Rocky,
and this movie was no different.
Now, the thing about Rocky, the whole basis of Rocky 3 is that Rocky, we knew since the first 2 movies, he's a very simple guy. Like he really isn't like the most extravagant person. He just, hey, he got the title. And throughout Rocky 3, as Mickey said, he fought a bunch of bums.
It was bums.
You've been fighting bums. I made sure of it too. Come on, kid.
I made sure you retain the title.
You know
what that was, right?
Floyd Mayweather.
No. Do you even? Yes, that's a good one. But you want to know something? Mickey was Rocky's Vince McMahon.
Oh yes, he was. See.
He wanted to he was protecting Rocky.
Yo, I want to hear Jack, man. Yo, Freddie Roach ain't never did this to none of his fighters. Actually, I'm lying about that because somebody said Freddie Roach did that to make sure Floyd Mayweather didn't knock his ass out. I don't know which fighter it was, but I heard that was actually true. But it's just so funny how Mick was like, nah, that's not happening. Rock gotta keep the title.
I mean, but Rock is like, he's facing all these bums, as Mickey says, and he's getting all the fame and fortune and stuff. And, he's doing these things like he's having charity events with Hulk Hogan. What
was his name? Dunderlips?
Yeah, Thunderlips and stuff, where it goes from boxing to, so we're just going freestyle wrestling. All right, cool. And then all of a sudden they befriend each other at the end of it. It's the most insane shit in this movie. Like, all right, cool.
Here's the funny thing for me, because I know how wrestling is. It's funny that they're hugging each other outside where everybody can see this.
Broke kayfabe.
That's what I'm saying. You broke kayfabe. You're not doing this behind stage, because that's what I thought was very cool. I really did think that was kind of cool as a kid. It was like, hey man, it was just having fun. And I'm thinking to myself, so was he pulling all those punches? Because because let me tell you something. If you get properly suplexed like he did in this movie, it hurts. It just hurts.
You remember?
It fucking hurts.
Remember.
You mean to tell me that Rocky ate that canvas how many times? Yo.
Funniest shit ever, though, when you see it real quick, when Braun Strowman, I don't know if it was accident when he punched Brock and Brock looked at him like, all right, nigga. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Hey, Eris, if you never see it, it's so funny because they was like, grappling and Braun hit this nigga flush. Brock, Okay, dude, that's only been wrestling 4 years. I'm gonna show you what happens when you hit somebody. I mean, and he close fisted and like whop.
Braun was on the ground for 5 minutes, like,
he was doing that move.
It's like, my bad, dog. My bad.
Hey, yo, bro, look, did you know they lock up again? Ah! Hey, dude, look, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, don't do that shit no more. I'm gonna do it.
Don't do this shit no more. Now bring it home.
Or this. Hey, look, man, I'm sorry. Look, man, I'm sorry. Man, fuck you. Hip toss.
Suplex City, bitch.
Pick him up. No, he picks him up for the F5. Hey, I'm taking us home.
But no, Rocky.
Or this. When he puts him on the F5. Better not fucking move either, motherfucker.
Rocky got the IROC Z, got the family and stuff.
Not the IROC, dude. He had a whole ass Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari. My bad.
I'm gonna say he had a Ferrari. There was like 2 IROCs in here, but come on.
He had a statue.
Yeah, he had it all. He had a statue.
Which is actually in Philly.
Here's a wild thing. Here's a wild thing about all of this going on. Paulie. Fucking man, do anything for me. He had this whole drunk fit, and he goes,
Marry my sister.
He like this. He like this. Can I have a job? Rocky doing what everybody else do. That's all you had to say.
It's like, nigga, I want to hide you as security. What are you talking about?
You my boy. Like, dog, you my...
Just
That's
ask.
what you had to say? You ruined your liver for a whole 3 weeks.
On a bender.
I'm like, you do realize this is boxing equivalent of MC Hammer. He was helping everybody, putting everybody on.
Everybody
How in the
eats.
world? How in the world? All of South Philly ate because of Rocky. Ain't not you.
Hey D, as Rocky would, I'm pretty sure there's a deleted scene somewhere. Paulie, everybody eats.
Paulie.
Yeah,
I just hated how Paulie just took that shit to heart. Nigga crying, pissed on himself. I just want a job. Nigga, that's all you had to say. Get your ass up. Get in the car.
I mean, you know, it's crazy too. Detroit has their little RoboCop statue, you know, and stuff. Philly has the Rocky statue. And like, look, for years.
I'm just gonna say this. 2 things. Bernard Hopkins, freaking I'm about to say Sugar Ray Leonard. He's from DC. And Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier and Bernard Hopkins. Sylvester Stallone, yeah, let's go with Sylvester Stallone. Let's keep that statue up there.
This is why
he was a real boxer.
Ain't necessarily slandering the Philly folks, but like, yo, Philly,
yeah,
why?
I'm slandering
but
Philly
also,
folks.
but also Philly folks, why are you worshiping a false, a fake person?
Slandering Philly folk for one main reason. Do you know the culture of boxing in Philadelphia? Are you serious?
Rocky gets a statue.
Rocky. Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali.
Hold on.
Rocky.
D.
Oh shit.
That was beautiful.
But it's just wild.
No, hold on. No, I gotta get. No, wait, Chris. I gotta get this off. See, I get where D's coming from. I get his argument, but let's just be real. Did any of those boxers have movies?
Hey, Harris. Bernard Hopkins. I'm making this up because I don't know if it's real. Bernard Hopkins was deaf in one ear.
Meanwhile,
but did he have a movie?
Oh, like
Donovan McNabb got to compete with the fucking Rocky statue.
No, I'm just saying it just sucks that Joe Frazier knocked out one of the greatest boxers of all time. No, Joe Frazier himself is one of the greatest of all time.
D, guess what? Hold on. Lewis couldn't knock down Klitschko. Nobody made a movie about that.
Not yet though. Oh, give white people time. The Klitschko brothers are both getting a movie. And it's going to be some of
Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis, who literally came out of that fight unscathed. Klitschko busted from here to next Tuesday. Never went down.
But hey, you know what? Us here in Maryland.
That shit was a movie.
Us here in Maryland, though, a real athlete got a statue, and his name is Cal Ripken Jr. Fuck you, Philly. Fuck you, Philly.
Got a point.
He won a World Series with the Orioles back in the 80s. The only time the Orioles won a fucking World Series, he got a statue.
Hey, Chris, ain't he on the cover of one of the video games?
Yes, he is.
He at least got one cover. He at least got one cover and didn't get the curse.
I
will also say this. Down in Palmer Park, there's like pictures everywhere of Sugar Ray Leonard looking like this, some type of position like this or something like that. Hell, down there over in the boxing ring down there. Well, man, that whole gym down there in Palmer Park is legendary. I don't see one statue of fucking Sugar Ray Leonard out here, man. I mean, the niggas, he pretty much built this place.
I'm surprised the city of Glenarden didn't just say, fuck it, give him a statue. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure there is a Sugar Ray Leonard Day. I don't know what day it will be, but still, just like, yo.
Philly wows me. I'm like, Rocky got a statue.
Rocky got a whole ass statue.
Listen, let me tell you something, Chris. If former President George Bush can give Selena a holiday, why not for the sport of boxing?
I mean, Selena.
Get one of the boxes for Philly a day.
So Selena is a national treasure. So you're right.
Yes, she is. She's a national treasure. But come on, man. There's at least one boxer still living that can get a statue. Hey, hold on. I'll make it even here. Listen, I'll make it better for you. Put it right next to the Rocky statue.
Man.
You put it next to the Rocky statue.
Jesus. You know what's funny?
Oh, I am messy.
So Rocky 3 is Mr. T's first movie.
It is.
First movie. First credited movie, because he did the Blues Brothers, but he was like uncredited and stuff. So he didn't really, he didn't get a credit for that one. But Rocky 3 was like his first credited role in the movie and stuff.
And help me out here. I'm having a Vlad TV moment. Did he do the A-Team before this or after this?
I believe he did the A-Team. I think it was in where's it at? Damn, where's it at? I saw it on here. Oh yeah, A-Team was after this, directly after this. So A-Team was 83 to 87. So he did the following year. So yeah, it's funny too, because we talk about this. He did A-Team, but then at the same time, like 3 years later, boom, he's at WrestleMania, and stuff. So
yeah, because Vince had to hop on that.
Yeah, so it's like Mr. T had a great time in the 80s and stuff, and then it hit the 90s, and it's like he did little bit roles and stuff. I remember, no bullshit, and it's the funniest shit ever.
I swear to God, if you say what I think you're going to say.
I watched the show Eat the Cat, and he actually did a voiceover role in that show for multiple episodes.
I remember.
I thought you were going to mention another movie.
No. It's just he always did those. He did those little things, but also we talked about this. Him being the wise black janitor in Not Another Teen movie.
That was great.
That was funny. That was
perfection.
That was perfection. Yeah. Go see the little kid out there. Whole crippled kid out there.
But here's the thing, because this is Black History Month and stuff, we have to talk about the illustrious Clubber Lang, the most niggerish of black boxers, who rolls right up to fucking Rocky's fucking coronation of his statue like a nigga and just starts talking like, yeah, you ain't fighting nothing but bums. And Mickey, being the guy that's like, oh shit.
He figured it out. He figured
it out.
I like how Mickey just slowly Homer Simpson into the bushes. the second Clubber showed up, man.
He was like, ah shit. Ah crap. Here we go. He talks so much shit. He even talks to his wife like, hey, you want to be with a real man? I was like, oh shit.
That was it. All you had to do was just mention the man's wife, and that lit a fire under Rocky's ass.
I mean, Rocky, he would probably fucking slumped your ass right there in front of everybody. I'm just saying.
I don't know, because let's be real. Clubber been fighting.
No. I'm saying Rocky would have got slumped.
Yeah. Rocky would have got hit. The movie I was going to mention, Chris. Did you ever see a movie? Yes,
I seen that. Great movie. Great movie. I loved it. That is a criminally underrated movie from Alex Winter that actually I'm glad
Alex Winter wasn't this.
He directed it and wrote it, and I'm glad like that movie got a lot of audience that realized what he was doing.
Randy Quaid, William Sadler, Megan Brooke Warren,
Shields,
Bobcat Goldthwait, and Mr. T.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, fun part. $12 million budget, only made $29,000 in the box office.
But apparently, it made out like the reason why it got so much of beloved was because the home video sales.
Yeah, the home video sales actually did very well.
Like, guys, if there's anything the 80s and 90s have taught us is there's nothing like a safety net of VHS sales.
Do you know how many I mean this to a lot of people. Do you know how many franchises? Do you know how many actors still had jobs? We're lucky to still have jobs because
Alice Winter was like
straight to video market, nigga. Shit.
Alice Winter was like, oh shit, people buying this? All right, I'm in.
I'm glad that you mentioned that movie. Now I'm not alone. I love that movie, man. I've seen it at least like 4 times when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember it distinctly. I watched it because I saw a bearded lady. I was like, Is that Mr. T? Wait a minute, is that Bill?
Also, shout out to him playing the sheriff in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Funniest shit ever.
Oh,
Get
man.
back in that tier.
Get back in that tier. I thought it was
now
really good.
now he's doing now he's doing commercials for big screen TVs.
But yeah, he's doing.
My credit, like my credit's not the best. Like bad credit, no problem.
Hold on, Eris. You did it too fast because Mr. T don't got the same pop going like this, making sure motherfuckers know what he's talking about. Now it's more like, oh, you need a TV.
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, watch that commercial again. He was on cue.
No.
You sure it didn't speed up the video, sir?
Shut up, Chris. Shut up.
Put that shit on 1.5x.
It had to be on 0.5 anyway. But that being said, no. Let's put it this way. Mr. T, for his age, still looks good. Good. I'm glad he's still around. Glad he's still kicking it. Haven't heard he's going through no health issues. I'm glad the brother is still with us. That being said, age is there. Ooh,
all I'm saying
finally showed up. It's in the age is in here, and I love you, T. And the age is in the arms. It's like, ooh,
I will say this though,
he's getting old.
The greatest thing about Mr. T also, his daughter does stand up, and I like how she randomly
posts. She does. Thank you.
I like how she randomly posts pictures from back in the day, and how like, oh yeah, my mom and dad got Gucci handbags and all that shit. And I was like, damn, yeah, Mr. T was making like some fucking money and a half.
He made hand over, like T was making.
I think apparently he still does to this day. Like he
still makes money.
Still doing this thing.
Let's be real. Mr. T is still counting Rocky 3 money.
Mr. T is still
18 money, sir.
18 money, Rocky money.
There's a reason why the 18 goes to fucking RetroCon and they only charge like $5 for autographs. Them motherfuckers are good. They're fine.
They looking at everybody else. They looking at everybody else charging for autographs. Like, y'all suck.
Hide the money, y'all. It's broke people up in there.
It's broke motherfuckers at this convention.
With your broke ass.
Actually, I take it back. Hold on. All right. I was just making sure.
Here's the kicker by Clubber Lang, though, right? This is what makes me laugh, right? We get the typical Rocky training montage, right? I like how Clubber Lang is so niggerish. When they show his workout scenes, he's doing pull-ups in like the fucking basement of a fucking gym and shit.
Man, that's a nigga that's gonna fuck him up.
It's so funny you mentioned that, Chris, because that's exactly what he was doing.
Yo, that's like me having a basement gym and be like, hey, where's your gym at? In my basement. I got my shirt off like,
man, you see bed sheets on the windows. There's 2 rats fucking.
This man is gonna kill you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, when Mick is telling you this guy's gonna kill you, Rock.
This guy's gonna kill you, Rock. So, how you gonna do your training? Well, I'm gonna do the training the best way I can. I'm gonna have a full ass orchestra right here. I'm gonna have women over here. I'm gonna have cameras on me.
This is why
Hey, this is my last fight, man. It's gonna be great.
This is why I love Creed 2 to show the difference between Drago's son training and Adonis training, because Drago's son got fucking chains. He's running behind his dad's fucking old ass Ukrainian pickup truck.
Hey, I gotta be real with you. When I saw that, here's me. This is terrible writing. You're doing what you did the first time. This is Clubber Lang. You're going to show one dude in the lap of luxury, and you're going to show the other one. I hate it only for one reason. I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to.
Oh, you good?
I hate it for only one reason, because this is what old head boxer fans think. That's what makes you good. You're down there. There's rats and roaches, and you're fighting.
Well, I mean, it's hungry.
Oh, really? Because the last I checked, Floyd Mayweather was in a very nice gym. The last 8 fights where he was laying niggas out. I don't want to hear that.
So, I mean, it's like the whole thing of
the whole hunger thing.
Can I also mention that this particular story somewhat got recycled in an anime video game adaptation called Fatal Fury 2: New Battle.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Yeah,
think
that-
about it, D. Terry Bogard gets his ass handed to him with the greatest of ease by one Wolfgang Krauser.
You
Terry
beat-
at this point falls into a drunken depression and never wants to fight
I'm
again.
afraid. I'm
This
afraid,
mother-
Andy.
he
I'm
is
afraid.
Legit, he is legit afraid, scared, terrified of Krauser. Never want to see that dude again. Never even want to fight again.
Oh my god.
And and of course it took a scrappy young street punk named Tony to get his confidence back.
Let me tell y'all guys something.
Who
There's a-
literally gave him the eye of the tiger after he spoke to his dead girlfriend that he couldn't save by his greatest enemy, one Geese Howard. And he hold on, pull-up game, exquisite pull-up game, showing up to my man's castle in Germany after finding out his friend Joe gets laid out.
Can we talk about the ageism game and how in the Fatal Fury games he looks like a fucking burly older guy that's in shape, and then in the anime it's oh, he's just a young Bishonen guy.
Yes,
like,
that was intentional. You can put all that blame on Masami Obari for that one. He
man
wanted
was
to make
like,
Krauser young.
I mean, I get it, but goddamn, man, we're missing the distinguishable mustache.
I know we are. But guess what?
But
guess what? We got it in all the
better if he was Bishonen. Duh. Also, I'm gonna make big tits on this girl, and it's not gonna make any sense. Is you cool with that? All right.
Well, she already had him in the video game.
I'm making him bigger.
No,
no, that's what it was. Look, you see how you act like, dude? I was on your side.
but also it just makes it funny. It's just a training sequence where you look at a Clever like, oh, he's gonna murder Rocky. Just the pull-ups, the sweating, and him beating the shit out of his fucking dude that he's like sparring against. I'm like, yo, Clever, that man, you're only paying him like $2 an hour. You didn't
I don't care, fool.
Told that nigga when he came in here, I'm gonna knock him out. And guess what happened? He got knocked out.
Now
pay that man. Now pay that man. Make sure he go home. Make sure he go home to his family.
Mr. T is what we like to call the guy that knew the assignments on every acting gig. Hey, Mr. T.
You are not lying.
Hey, Mr. T, just be Mr. T on this show. All right, cool.
All right, fool. Can't be anything else.
Can I wear my jeans?
No, Mr. T, you can't wear your chains.
Can I wear one?
Look. No, actually, Mr. T, you can't wear it on this one.
All
right, what about my earrings?
You can keep those in there. Oh, could you put a feather in your head? It's not a feather. It actually is more than that.
This is why
he gives you the history of the Native American that he got it from.
This is why
found this feather in the middle of the desert. We both had peyote.
This is why I laugh at the fact that I feel him and Gary Busey were unhinged on DC Cab.
Chris.
I would love to hear a back in the day story from Gary Busey involving Mr. T.
They were drunk.
I bet Gary Busey doesn't remember even doing the movie. But you gotta tell me, Sean, we're DC Cab. Now I've been to DC 5 times, and I don't remember one time being in the cab.
I remember back in 1978.
Right out that 1978. Now this is before the Carter administration.
First off, sir, that implies that DC Cab actually had a script. So
I never. Look, you gotta stop doing this to me. Because everybody has told me about DC Cab says, number one, it's a cult classic. You have to watch it. And number two, this movie's a piece of shit. You got to watch it.
It's like they guys understand this. Again, this is kind of with Rocky 3. Imagine, if you will, you get the who's who of the late 70s and 80s, like comedians on the up and coming, just character actors and just people, period, of the 80s was in DC Cab. That's what DC Cab is. It was insanity. It was like fucking Car Wash. It was like, what's the plot of Car Wash? I don't know. It's just people.
No, it's just a shitload of people that are famous and are even more famous now.
It's like just shit happens, and there's a cab in there somehow, some way.
Eventually, you won't see a cab.
See multiple cabs, and I guess it's supposed to save a cab company. I don't know, but a Baldwin's in it, so fuck it. Let's just go with it and stuff. Why not?
A Baldwin, Adam Baldwin. I don't think that's
Adam
the brother, is it?
No.
I don't think that's
he's the separate Baldwin. He's the other Baldwin.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, I'm Adam Baldwin. No relation.
No relation to those guys. None of them. I'm sorry, Bill Maher was in this movie? Holy shit. God, this is all
Bill Maher was
joke.
probably high on coke during DC Cab. I think he admitted that he was high on coke when he did DC Cab.
I don't think I never heard him say he was high on coke. I never heard him say he was coke. He will tell you up and down. Oh, I'm a weed. I was selling weed back in '76.
Oh, he probably sold weed on. He probably sold
weed.
weed on the set of DC Cab.
I guarantee you, this what happened. Hey, Billy, bring your ass over here. Heard you got that ganja.
Let me tell you something. Because
no. Hold on. Gotta give you an old one. Heard you got that Chiba.
Got that reefer.
Reefer, thank you.
Reefer.
It's either reefer or Chiba. No, actually, I would go with reefer. Got some reefer. Bring it in.
Look. Let me tell you something.
And Bill Maher acts what every other white person acts. So, do you always talk like that, or?
Speaking of which, there's the blatant racism that's at bay here, but it's like the racism
At
of
bay.
It's like because it's like the unintentional. Like at one point, Paulie talks about how because Rocky is training to fight Clubber Lang the second time, right? And how he's like, "Why are you having Rocky out here jumping around like he's one of your black boxers?" And it's like you should be offended, but like he was right.
He said colored boxers.
Not even that. The best line that Paulie said, I was like, "Ooh, that is just deliciously racist." Was when he's training with him. He's like, "Rock can't train with all this jungle music going on."
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, "Paulie is 2 seconds away from going."
Bruh. The fact, and what makes it funny is that like you see Apollo just look at Paulie and then just go back to training like, all right, you're drunk or something. Fine.
Man, get his white ass out of there. I love how they went in there and he like first off, let's put it out there.
Yeah,
what happened to Rocky?
No, hold on. We're gonna talk about the fight first. We got
Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky.
What happened? Easy.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Look. Here's beforehand though. Again. Fucking Mickey is literally telling Rocky he's gonna kill you.
Do it.
He's an animal. He's gonna do it. And Rocky's like, nah, we good. We're good. We can do this. And I'm like, now bear in mind too.
Listen, how many times have we heard this story before where somebody with actual sense tells the other person, hey, don't do this? I remember when one Jean-Claude Van Damme told his brother, hey, Eric, I saw this guy. He's fucking crazy. He was kicking. He's like, yo, hold on. Did you see this guy's legs? He was kicking the fucking wall and the plaster was coming down. Like, what are you talking about, Kurt? I can do this. Can he move like me?
I mean, look,
no,
look, Mickey. But here's the thing too, Mickey. While Mickey's doing this, he's doing the old I'm doing small things to show that I'm about to die maneuvers.
I'm about to say, I'm sorry, I'm doing small things. You don't remember what happened at that one scene when they were done training? I gotta tell you, Rock, I think you're gonna be good for this. Yeah, what you think we do after the fight? Well, I'm going to retire.
I think I'm gonna retire.
I think because
Mick low key dude that Rock was gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's just 2 days to retirement right there. Like, yeah, go ahead, pick that up.
He's like, listen, he's gonna get his ass whooped. I'm like, this dude is gonna kill him. I need to retire. I am done. I warned him. I tried to warn him. He would not listen to me.
I got it now. Diva.
This motherfucker frolicking in the fucking grass with his wife and shit.
You want to know when the fight was over?
First round.
You want to know what? No. This nigga pacing back and forth. 5 cameras in his face. I told you, get them cameras out my face. I'm like, he about to fuck Rocky. He's going to kill him. The second, come on, I'm sorry. Mr. T in the 80s, greased up. Hold on. He didn't have water in at least 3 days because he's super ripped. Yeah, I'm scared of that man.
on top of that, dude, when the fight goes in, the fight gets real good and heavy. And when
hold on. The most important part, going out to the ring, Mick.
No, not even that. No, not that part. The part that got me was, yo, Rock, this man is busted up. He is bleeding, can't see shit. This nigga over here like staggering, doing this shit like he's waiting for Shao Kahn to say finish him.
Bro. Meanwhile, Apollo sitting back watching his TV like, told that Italian, he's gonna get his ass whooped.
told him he was gonna get his ass whooped. Told him he was gonna happen.
Which makes me wonder. I have a headcanon. I think Apollo and fucking Clubber Lang crossed paths at one point, and we just don't know.
My headcanon actually for them is actually more simple than that. Nigga, I don't want you. You were old, man. That's the only reason why Rocky beat you. That's my headcanon.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's mine. Like, nigga, I don't even want to fight you. Who are you? You let this white boy
before he
drop you twice, technically.
Or let's be real. They met one time, and Apollo said, "Nigga, give me your street car. Like you ain't like your black card ain't good no more. You got beat twice by Rocky."
Let me tell you. I got a question. Think about it. Apollo's walking to his gym. Seeing a bunch of those young guys out there. He wants to, feel better about himself and all that. I just lost, man. I lost a big match to a man I end up respecting a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm feeling kind of low. Think about it. He walking into about before we get out there, he sees Clubber Lang walk over there. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's the one that lost. So you just gonna walk. So you just walking away too. I thought you would. Niggas like you don't.
It's a
yeah.
Yep.
He had no choice but to
win. You ain't lying.
Look.
No
anytime, man.
I bet he stood outside of Clubber's. I bet he stood outside of Apollo's gym every day. There he is, chump ass nigga walking around.
Yo,
can't knock a white boy out from Philadelphia. He had 15 rounds, couldn't do it.
Let's be real. I would say Apollo was the blueprint for Clubber's road to victory.
Oh yeah,
he saw what happened and said, "Oh nah, not me, not today, not today,
no, not that type of nigga. Not gonna happen to me."
I mean, and the thing with this
nigga, I'm different.
Anytime some dude
Chicago from the South Side didn't have a daddy, mama had 6 jobs.
Anytime
drove a cab,
nigga, it's hot as fuck during the summer. This motherfucker rolling there with a full blown leather jacket, boot cut jeans, and fucking boots, ready to fucking kick a dude's ass.
I'm sorry, Chris. It's the 80s. You can wear that anytime you want.
No. Yo, it's hot as shit. This dude had a black ass fucking shirt underneath the fucking leather jacket. I'm like, this dude ain't hot. All right, this dude gonna kill somebody right now.
This was a different kind of hot in the 80s.
You're gonna ruin the whole fit. If he changes that shit. Also, I'm with Harris too. See, global warming didn't really start kicking our ass until about 1997. He's fine.
It was a different kind of hot.
It was a different type of heat.
Tell me the humidity hit different in the 80s.
You know what? I say this to be funny. Yes,
it did.
I do say that to be funny, but a part of me kind of feels that way.
No, let's be real. Let's be real. The way that we sweat just from stepping outside today was not like that in the 80s.
Man, not this torrential. You know what I mean?
That's the type of shit.
The heat and the cold that
you experience only in like South Florida or something.
Dude, the heat and the cold that we get now, does it get you doing this? Yeah, turn the heat on. like we used to never get that shit.
I mean, I just find it funny. Rocky
I got 5 fans on me in my house with the air on. The fuck am I supposed to do?
It's still hot.
I mean,
still hot. It's just different. It's just different. Anyway.
I mean, here's the thing too. What kicks it off with Mickey getting a heart attack is when during like when they meet backstage and stuff, Lang and Rocky kind of go at it, and Lang kind of unknowingly shoves Mickey, and Mickey kind of starts. There, and Rocky wants to call the match off, and Mickey's like, no, just go to the match.
Go to the match, Rock. Like, no, Mickey, I can't go out there. I know I'm having a heart attack, but it's the 1980s, and no one has bedside manner. Go out there and fight for me, Rock. Like, yo, really, if that happened now, you cancel the fight. Like, yo, stop. Like, no.
My trainer died. Give us a month,
now,
man.
I'm just saying, give us a minute. At least let's get the nigga to the hospital, then we can fight. No. A year before I was born, apparently a man can have a heart attack on the way to the ring, and the fans go, fight. If that happened today, the whole stadium, oh my God. Do you know that motherfucker? No, I don't, but his life.
His life mattered.
Back then, tell that old nigga get out the way, man. We trying to see his fight, bro.
But then, like,
toss that old Jewish motherfucker, which is the funniest thing about Mick for me. is that when you get to the funeral, you see the star David. I'm sorry, Goldschmidt. What?
You know what kills me about these movies is like I should be saddened about Mickey dying.
Oh, I laughed at it.
But here's the thing, because I'm an asshole, seeing Rocky with puffy eyes after getting mollywopped by fucking Clubber and crying, it's like I'm supposed to feel pain.
First of all,
but I
Chris, pain was already there to be felt when the camera zoomed in on Clubber Lang right before the fight, and he looks at Rocky and says, "Dead meat."
Woo! Woo! It was over. It was over.
I'm like, hey, yo, nigga, give me the let me hear that. Hold on, let me hear that shit. Hey, nigga, give me the towel. Give me the towel. Give me the towel.
That is what we like to call
black. Eris, this is Eris when Rock get back going. Hey, Rock, what he say? Me. I thought so. Hey, man, we call. No, fight over. Nah, nigga. Take your gloves off. Take your gloves off, man.
If Clubber Lang was a shoe, he's Black Air Force One energy.
Oh, they ain't a black. No. Clubber Lang is a nigga running barefoot on rocks. This is a different type of hood that you are.
Time out, sir. Number one. We had a kid in our neighborhood that we you're a kid, you have foot races. The kid that was running barefooted, that's the one you're scared of.
I always hate the niggas that can run. The niggas that can run barefooted on concrete. Now,
that's the one you're scared of.
Walking. Now, before anybody says it, because if you're country like D, yes, I walk outside with no shoes. Walk.
But running.
Walk.
I'm talking full sprint.
Marathon run.
And I want people to understand that we're talking hot summer heat concrete, asphalt. And
let me tell you now. Here's the fun part.
Here's the fun part. Street Fighter. Like, what are you? What are you?
Here's the fun part. Now, if you are a girl and you take your shoes off to run like that, you just a bad bitch.
I mean, girls aren't built like that anymore,
But if you're a dude doing that, look. But if you're a dude doing that, no, you're going to break into houses.
I mean, a girl does that now. She's going to look at you like, you going to pay for my pedicure, nigga? No? All right, then.
I didn't. Like, you going to pay for my pedicure? No, I ain't. That's why I dust your ass, nigga. Bitch, motherfucker. You ain't a man, nigga.
All of a sudden, I look at y'all guys. That's why I married her. She's great. She's great.
Get your ass in, Chris. I'm coming.
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, ma'am.
No, don't do the chump thing. Okay, mommy. Here's me and Eris.
That's why you say, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think that's even worse. I don't know if that's worse. Look, I don't know if that's kinky between you two or makes it worse for everyone else. I don't know.
No, mom is worse. Ma'am is just like, all right, it's something kinky. I'll allow it.
Yeah, man. Look, whatever.
But you ain't lying though. That is barefoot. That's like, run away now.
Barefoot.
Please.
Let me tell you something. When the fight was going in, Rocky coming out there swinging, thinking he's going to take him down. He's like, all right, I'm just going to pepper him a little bit. And then, I'm just going to drop him after one hit. First of all, for the first round, not even for the first round, I would say the first 45 seconds, Clubber ate every single
he was just filling them out. It was just like, all right, I feel you out.
My man was like, all right, let me fill him out. My man in the corner. My man in the corner of a team Clubber was like, double up. Whop.
Man, listen. Here's how fucking Clubber's own boys had fucking energy of like, let's fuck this Italian up. I'm like, God damn.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else, Chris. Let me tell you something else. You know when you play Fight Night Round 3 and
I think I know where you're going with this.
When you play Fight Night Round 3 and you press the button to do haymakers and you watching that freaking energy just go like you're just watching the energy bar go down. For Clubber, this motherfucker had cheat codes because that bar didn't move once.
It didn't move once. That was the power of black people knowing that the smoke is theirs. That's what that was.
His trainers
let me tell you something. And it won't happen, but if we found out that it was a beatable white boy was the boxing champion, the next brother up is going to be insane. It's going to be like black people watching Black Panther. It's going to be like black people going seeing Black Panther. It's going to be on that same level. I can't wait for this nigga to knock out this white person.
It's not enough that we're already doing that right now with Jake Paul, and everybody's like, all right, who's the next nigga up?
It's so funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny?
That is too funny.
But you know the sad part I learned about
Granted, Floyd Mayweather kind of showed like, hey, it's possible, because Floyd didn't even do shit in that match. That's the funny thing. Nothing.
No.
Play defense, took his money, and
Floyd
left.
did so. Remember when Floyd punched that nigga flush that one time?
Oh yeah. Jake felt that shit.
I give it up to Jake. He didn't fall, but nigga, you should have. If you were smart, you should have.
Also, that was Floyd going like 10%, because if he went full 50.
Oh boy, man, that's Frieza flicking a booger at somebody. That's
it's like kind of like when you give a love tap to a kid playing around, like, kid, like that, and it doesn't hurt. It's like, like that. That was Floyd, right?
No,
there.
it's a boxing love tap, because it's the same one that Richard Pryor famously talked about. When he fought Muhammad Ali, all he saw was Muhammad's fist coming back, and it freaked him out. So finally, I hugged him, and finally, I tried to fight him back. It didn't work, because all Muhammad did was lock me up. All right, now. All right. Calm down. I'm going to let you go. Bop! Take that with you. And take that with you. Richard Pryor talking about how he fought Muhammad Ali is one of the funniest things in the world.
Aaron ain't lying though, because as soon as he said double up, it used to say, I'm like, oh shit,
that was it.
Boy, that double up.
As soon as he said double up, I'm like, yo, this shit's over with. Because that was just one round. The round wasn't even over yet.
Dude, this is
swings. It was like 3 good swings, and you just saw nothing but damage. That's like playing Street Fighter, and you taking out somebody, not even taking them out. You get somebody caught with a dizzy after 2 fierce punches.
No, dog. It's like when you're using Sean and Third Strike facing off against the Gil computer. You do 3 hits thinking that you did something. The Gil was like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, whoa, 80%.
That's cute.
What the fuck?
Elbow.
It's like 80%
fireball, ice ball.
It's like your health goes from like 95 to like, whoa, 50%. What the fuck happened?
And then when you thought you did some damage to him, here's Gil. Resurrection.
Yo, double up, and I was like, oh, Rocky, he's about to rock your life. It's done.
Your life is out of here, my boy.
Every white person in the arena was like.
And you know what I thought? You know what? The only thing that was going through Rocky's mind the entire time was, where's Mick? I'm like, Rock, you're getting killed in the ring.
Where's Mick?
Like, he's like this, Mick, Rocky, it's almost like you should have canceled the fight.
Paulie's sitting up there like, I don't know, Rock, throw a swing at him. I don't know.
I don't know. He's a nigger. He might. Oh, what? He wasn't going to Joe Rogan that thing? There, I time stamped it.
Rocky takes 2 minutes to illustrate critical race theory to Paulie for 2 minutes in a deleted scene.
See, we don't teach the kids what slavery really is. So we just gonna say we're the bad guys? I mean, yeah, we kind of was. You know, I'm Italian. You like to say what we did, man. That would be great.
Also, I like this. Hey, listen. I apologize for Christopher Columbus. He didn't really discover America.
I mean, he discovered America. He just went down to that island and killed a whole bunch of black people. It wasn't great at all.
Fucking Clubber sitting in the corner like, what?
Like, thank you, Brian. He said that dude in 1982 V-Trigger.
He was like, double up. Get the V-Trigger fucking shit pop up for Street Fighter 5. I was like, oh shit, this is a wrap.
That was pure Balrog. V-Trigger. Nigga had the steam coming off.
No, nigga, what if fucking...
Man, you ever see a nigga get hit with a crazy buffalo in real life?
I wish Clubber did the dirty bull.
The dirty bull, yes.
Put his foot on fucking Rocky's foot and just bip.
No, and then hold on. Hey, Chris, don't forget, he hits him with it, and he got hit the shrug at the end, like, hey, I don't know.
Yo, he really did dirty buffalo fucking Rocky, though. It was like, only thing missing was the shink.
Yo, the thing that killed me, I remember one time me and Eris was playing it, and I got playing Alpha, and I got used to playing with Barog. So one time, every time he hit me, I hit with that counter. You know that little counter, you're like, 1, pop, and hit you like that. Yeah. I kept doing it. And Eris like, D, I swear to God. 1, D, I swear to God.
That's Rocky. Because
my lame ass don't know. Look, because my lame ass don't know how to charge up a character long enough.
That's Rocky every time he gets hit, like, well, Clubber, could just please stop.
Stop, man. Stop.
Oh, but it was all said and done when everything goes slow motion. And when slow, you see the look on Clubber's face when he knows, oh, I got his ass.
All right.
Cock back.
I mean,
wow. So again, we find out Mickey is Jewish, and I'm like, oh, Mickey was Jewish.
Cool. You know what? No, we gotta do it properly. What we got was Mickey going back there, and Rocky going back there. Mickey just doing that bullshit of whispering while you die.
Foul 30.
Mick,
did we win, Rock? Did we win?
Yes, we won. Why are you lying, Rock? You didn't win.
That's bullshit, Rock. You let that nigga beat your ass.
I think
the year at Ichi is over.
He done beat your ass so bad. I bet you smell like collard greens. And...
Hey, listen. I bet you anybody money. I bet you anybody money that low key Mick knew that he lost
off your Italian ass.
D. I bet you ain't money that Mick knew low key that Rock lost.
Yeah, come on, Mickey hear the roar of the crowd. He knew what went down.
As Mickey was sitting in the locker room eating his grapes and then died.
Eating his grapes.
Mick.
Yo, hold up, Chris. Did you just play the snake death?
First off, I'm mad, D. The only thing missing from D was the gunshot.
Oh no, Mick ain't coming back. Mick is not coming.
No, but the gunshot set it off for me. I'm sorry, it just does. It's like
No, when you hit, you know what happens? You hit quit.
So at this point, Apollo, being the opportunistic person that he is, yes, he is opportunistic as fuck because
wrong one. This is what I want to play. Mick.
I think Mick's dead, Snake.
And it's so funny because I'm looking at the video right now. It's doing the time paradox thing. Do you know that thing freaked me the fuck out when the first time I saw that? God, I love that game. Anyway, go ahead.
Nah, but Apollo being the showman's is like Rocky. When you beat me, you had to eye the tiger.
I mean, he's making all the valid points in the
world.
I
mean, because he was. I mean,
look, you gotta put that. Also, just to put it out there, I was using a lot of steroids at the time, man.
No, but I mean, that's something that's in sports a lot of the times, not with a lot of athletes. It's that like the edge that got you to the point of being good, you end up losing it when you kind of lose sight.
Yeah, a lot of people have that. A lot of people see this with certain champions. You see,
yeah, not every champion, but certain.
Yeah, but certain champions you see in sports is like that's one time, isn't it?
Time, like I'll say
like
this,
you had all the juice in the world that one time. Good example is actually Donovan McNabb is probably that best example of that. Yeah, somebody had all the juice in the world. It's like he's never gonna go back to the Super Bowl.
But here's the thing: I would say this: Tom Brady is the example of somebody that kept that juice up. Even recently, now he's retired. Like you could tell, even when he got to the Buccaneers, he had that. Yo, we're fucking doing this shit. If I gotta will this shit into existence,
it's kind of funny. His idol had the same thing. Joe Montana had the same type of drive too. So you have those certain athletes that
even our quarterback Troy Aikman, same thing to a degree. Because Troy Aikman under fucking Schweitzer. We know about Troy Aikman and Schweitzer and how they did not like
him and Barry Switzer. Oh, him and Barry Switzer.
There's clips online during that year where Troy was like, "Hey, motherfucker, we're fucking doing this shit." Like hey.
There is what I always appreciated about in sports when it comes to the leadership. Like there's one thing like I was never the leader of the team. I'm always the motivator that's either on the bench or I'm like in the starting lineup. I'm trying to give everybody hype. That's one thing. Yeah. But when you're the leader and you lead by that full example of like, no, we win games here. We do this here. We do that here. Yeah. Like I would love to think like LeBron James has that same idea.
To a degree.
Yeah. Look, until he gets halfway. Nah, get rid of him. But then again, him like LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan, all of them had that same drive of like, okay, if you're not moving as fast as I am, you can go fuck off. You can go fuck right off. And I do like that from some people in sports because they got to drive to win.
Yeah.
I just remember something else, guys. Rocky got his ass whooped by Clubber at the age of 34.
34?
He's 34.
Clubber was 34.
No. It said
Rocky was 34.
Rocky was 34.
That's
So
considered.
Clubber was younger.
That's considered up there, especially in the 80s. Back, I don't know how long. I don't know how long Muhammad Ali was fighting.
Because remember,
because
because remember when Clubber was on TV talking to the dude interviewing him, and he said, hard words from a hard man. Now the odds are, he said, now listen, the odds of Balboa making a comeback at 34.
Clubber was officially 28 years old in this movie. So a 28-year-old beating the shit out of a 34-year-old.
Talking like this, talking like an old black man. Okay, I got really black men older than us were always old.
D. Again, it goes back to my theory. Maybe it's the water. I don't know. We're I was 28. I didn't look like that. I'm sorry.
I knew plenty of niggas that were my age that still had almost a childlike voice, like all of us do. You can tell how all of us sound when we were kids, unless we wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? Like,
look. I'm like, we're removed from 40 years old, and I don't look how 40 years old was back in the 80s. I'm just saying.
No, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Chris,
my dad.
Hey, Chris, come on. We had that same energy.
You gonna look good? Like, yeah, thank you, Daddy.
No, Chris, we have that same energy when we look at dudes that was 32 in 1992, and we're like, wait, hold on.
I feel it's racism and just hard times for black folks during that time is why they aged up. I'm sorry. It's just,
the worst one though was, nigga, this is what 28 looked like in 1993.
I'm just mad they use Old Boy from 227 as the example. I'm like, you guys ain't shit. Like, damn.
Y'all need to stop.
Hal Williams is just on there being a regular black father on 227, and y'all using them as this is what 32 was back in the 80s. I'm like,
you know what? Who was it? It was actually Donnie Simpson that said it. Donnie Simpson made a joke about that. He's like, I look back at that like, God, I look younger now than I did back then. He's like, it's amazing how all of us look back in the 1980s and 90s, and we're like, wow, we thought that made us look good. No, it made us look older. I never understood why we did that.
I mean, hey, ladies loved it.
I really think that was a baby boomer thing. You did stuff to make you look more, like, I guess, like to do or whatever like that, and it made you come off looking old.
I mean, we talked about it. We talked about it in Juice. My man, that Q having that illegal relationship with old girl, but her man who was the same age, looked a little bit older than the age he was. I was like,
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Christopher. Q didn't do nothing illegal. The woman he was fucking was doing something illegal.
I know it's illegal. I'm just saying. It's like, so let me get this right, lady.
No, I just like to correct that. Like, no, it's her fault. Q was the victim in this, actually.
I'm just saying, it should be illegal for a 28-year-old to beat the shit out of an old man like that. That's all I'm saying.
It really should have been.
Illegal. Rocky gets. I like the one thing I give Rock. I would give Rocky this when he was at the fan where, like you said, you see the black eye through the aviators.
Hey, them aviator shades was not hiding that shit.
Here's me. Look good, Rock.
That's the
some more of
guys listen. Knock my blood off.
No, actually, Brian, here's the funny thing. Brian, actually, real quick, Brian. So Mr. T was actually 29 at the time of Rocky 3.
He was 29. Now, how 29. Old was Clubber himself in the
movie? They said 28. Well, Brian says he was 20. He's supposed to be 23, which I'm like, I don't know.
That can't be right. I don't know. I never heard no age get yelled at.
Yeah, I think we just
Clubber. I want to know.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, it's. Yeah.
Clearly, a 20-year-old was beating up on this old-looking white man.
But I wanted to throw out some more isms from Paulie that we forgot to mention.
Hey.
So there was a part where they get out of the
fucking collard greens.
No, dude. Listen. There's a part where he gets out of the car. I mean, when they all got out of the cab. First of all, Paulie ain't shit when he says, this place is disgusting, Rocky. This is below our standards, below your standards. Took another look around. I don't even have a gun.
I love Paulie and all his racism. Oh my God, Rock. broken glass everywhere. Look at all the people running around. They just don't care.
Can't stand the smell. Can't stand the noise.
Thank you.
Hip hop. It started out in the park.
It's like, Rock, what are we doing here? It's like
It's
a
like
jungle,
a jungle
sometimes.
I bet
Color
all
people.
3 of us said that at the exact same time. No planning on that, by the way. Thank you for that, guys.
Color people everywhere.
Guess I got no choice.
Oh,
I love how racism was just played up as jokes like, oh,
hey, don't push me. I'm already close to the edge.
It's like Paulie was very suicidal.
That he was.
Oh, man, now you got me saying, I'm going to say that for the rest of the night, Chris. Thank you. You messed me up. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to jump ahead of the think piece industry and write a think piece tomorrow about how Paulie was very suicidal and how we really need to check on our suicidal friends. Not really.
Because this nigga really thought, hey, I'm going to go into the middle of LA and not see one black person.
Yeah, this motherfucker was drinking. Paulie was very alcoholic. Very heavily alcoholic.
Very.
I mean, which is funny because Rocky Balboa, his racism was kind of eased up a little bit. It was on Jerry Jones level by Rocky Balboa at that point. So,
Boy, I like how he walked in there like, you see them, Rocky? All these guys got the eye of the tiger. That's what you used to have. Sure, you were white, had a better life than all these young men. Hell, even if you stayed out in Philadelphia and just doing the meatpacking shit, you would have had a better life than them. But you used to be like that.
Let me tell you, hey, D.
Look at these kids. Look at some of these guys. They ain't washed their ass. I know you ain't wash your ass there.
Nah, D. Shout outs to my man. Like one of the boxes that was there. Shout outs to my man with the Jerry curl, though.
You can't be fighting with that shit.
No, I'm dead serious. Hold up.
You can't be fighting with a Gerard curl, man. Look, you and Leon Spinks ass niggas thought it was cool coming in.
Hold up.
He's actually going to find a picture of the.
No, do you know the funniest thing? I don't know.
Here it is. Go ahead.
Of Activator Joe.
Did you? But Aaron, did you say this line about how like when they got to the gym and Paulie was like, "I got a reputation," and Rocky's like, "What do you mean reputation? You heard? I don't like these people. Maybe they don't like you too either, Paulie."
Yep.
Which is actually probably the best response.
Look,
Paul, they don't
hold
like
on.
you either,
Hey, Chris, share this joke real quick. I found it.
Boy, let me tell you something. That nigga was 24.
That nigga was 24,
man.
That nigga was 24. That nigga behind him was 19.
The nigga behind him was your boy talking about.
The nigga behind him.
No, the nigga behind him was like, I'm gonna quit the revolution.
The nigga behind him. The nigga behind him looked like the motherfucker that was. I'm about to say the nigga behind him looked like he got replaced.
This is why I talk about
fight.
This is why, like, we talk about athletes and stuff. You talk. It's ain't shit how we as people love taking the piss out of athletes of the old. We talk about basketball players and be like, yeah, basketball players, they were really playing in PF flyers and vibes. This is sat there and told them when they get their leg injury, yeah, just go to the corner store and just put a fucking ace bandage on your leg. You'll be fine. I was like,
straight up told them niggas like, yeah, man, if you got any ailments, there's the corner store right there. I heard they got.
And here's the thing. I think that led to some of those NBA players looking like they were way older than what they were a little bit.
I don't even think it's the way olderness of it. I just really think. No, Eris. See, I have a problem with that picture. You just get that picture. I just realized something. I'm gonna show you in a second.
Bring it back up, Eris.
I'm about to bring it back up. I already got it.
Yeah,
the problem I have is this. Now, you see the Bama behind him? That's D-Ray's daddy.
Yeah, it is.
That is D-Ray's dad. You cannot tell me that is not D-Ray's daddy.
You know what makes it older? You know what makes him older? It's the hair plus the full beard. The mustache shit.
Also, I would also say that the chest hair.
I mean, it's the look at my dad. Look, I got old pictures of my dad. That's my dad right there. Right there.
Also, I will also add, like
mine's Jerry Cole, but like
we said before, let's also add in the fact that Racism.
Racism.
Look, that was my dad in the front minus Jerry curl. He didn't rock a Jerry curl. That he passed that by in the 80s. That's no.
What did he
I'm
rock?
glad my dad
Did he
never
rock
had
the
one.
King Crown afro?
My dad did.
He did, and then when he got out of high school, he just cut his hair kind of like shortish a little bit. And
My
stuff,
dad
so,
did. My dad did that, and by the time the 80s hit, by the time like the late 80s hit, my dad was still hip enough to get a shape up. And I mean, my dad was one of the few niggas. Like if you look at all my parents' pictures and you see them with his friends, my dad's the only one with a full fucking shape up, looking sharp and all.
Oh, no, trust me. My dad had the same thing. Look, here's how old we are. Hey guys, the Poconos was the place to be for our parents back in the day.
I don't want to go to Poconos for one main reason. Why, D? Because I'm pretty sure I was conceived there, and I don't want no vibes put on me.
I like to think all of us that were born in the 80s were conceived.
Ooh, you ain't lying. If you on the East Coast, if you were born on the East Coast, especially in between Virginia and New York, there's a chance.
Just go through your photo albums, folks. Look at the picture of your parents with the straw, with the straw throne. And
I got the one where my parents are both behind each other. My mom doing this with her arms. Here's me. Ugh, y'all fucked all night. That's a
Poconos picture, folks.
Hey, look, Eris, I like the look of his face. Because I had to look. Y'all niggas was fucking all night. Ugh.
That's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to.
Here's my dad being real. That's how you got here. Yeah, nigga, I don't know.
I know.
Yeah. God, I know how sex works.
I'm like, yes.
I came out like this. I came out like Superman like this, man.
No. Like, as soon as they say that, as soon as, like, let my pop say that shit to me, I'll be like, yes, father. I've already pieced that shit together.
Dad, your dad had fucking Giovanni Giorgio playing in the background.
Nah, knowing my dad, he probably would have had some Paul Hardcastle or some shit. I don't know.
No, my parents.
Mama used to say.
No, my parents. No, my dad. I'm not going to disrespect my daddy. But I'm making a joke. No, my dad, he fucked the BB King. Anyway.
Whoa!
I shout out to all those niggas in the 1950s fucking the muddy waters. Down there, pop, 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 nail ball, pop, 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 pop.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to all y'all niggas in the 60s for that.
Talk about, can you imagine your ancient great grandfather that got 2 fucking wives and shit traveling between towns playing muddy waters and shit?
Go ahead with that. My granddad had 1 wife, but he was playing that shit everywhere.
But no, Apollo being the opportunist that he
fucking the smokestack by motherfucking Howlin' Wolf. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh shit, Brian got it right here. This the one. Steely Dan, nigga. Yes. Aja by Steely Dan. That whole ass album. Asia. It's not Aja. Asia by Steely Dan. That is real talk. In the words this is a joke from the joke from Sherman Showcase. It's the album that everybody thinks is a black album, but it's really a white person that's doing it, and you love it.
I don't know how any of y'all don't know that Steely Dan was a white dude. I got all you black people don't know that.
Hey Chris. So it's the two songs from the Goofy movie.
Man. Listen,
yeah.
So it's all the Powerline songs.
It's the Powerline songs all over again.
Yo, black people fuck with Steely Dan. It's like, Steely Dan is white. You know that, right?
About as white as they come.
In the corner of my
Bobby Caldwell was the best one for me because that caught all y'all niggas off guard, man.
Hey, guess what?
That's a white guy. What? Yeah, well, you won't do. That's a cracker.
That song still slaps. I still sing along to that song.
You know what? I love telling my white coworkers, like, yeah, and actually, it's a young white boy that works with me. He's like 18. I was like, you hear it? Like, the song comes on, everybody's singing and all that. You never heard this song? Like, nah, I never heard it before. Like, yeah, he killing it. Yeah, it's a white dude. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, now he's one of those white boys that know that white people can sing too, but it's like, get out of here. That's a white guy, nigga.
I'll never forget that time. Y'all came to my house. And I was just playing like that crazy ass 90s mix. And Chris sees the singer, Suzanne Vega, sing Tom's Diner. He was like, "Get the fuck out of here! She was white."
I thought she was black. What the hell?
You think just from hearing the freaking DNA remix that she was black?
How do you think I feel? How you think I felt? No bull crap. 15 years ago. I'm sorry, she's black. What, D? The bitch that sang "Finally." Finally is happening. Yeah. She's black. That's a problem, D? Yes. I thought she was white. No bull crap. For the longest time, because I never seen her face, never seen the video. I assumed it was a white woman.
Oh,
that's
for
the best
whatever
part.
reason.
The greatest part is recently. The greatest part is recently. She getting her monies because apparently everybody just now found out about it. Meanwhile, all of us are like, well, at least me and Eris, because I knew about that whole controversy with the black woman and them using her voice.
Yep.
No. You're talking about that wasn't her. That was homegirl from your song. Your other song.
CCH Factory. That chick. I thought it was the same one. I
that's
thought it was the same
no,
one.
No.
Oh, okay. So it's a different black woman.
That was Preston, right?
No.
Preston.
CeCe Peniston. She's definitely getting her shit off because I want to say it was either Megan Thee Stallion that did it or it was Cardi B or one of them did it. One of them sampled. No, I think it was Lizzo. One of them three has sampled her cadence from like from her song. And I said, it's funny. I'm the one that started this shit, and she could at least give me a credit or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
I'm not even asking for money. I'm just saying credit me.
But anyways,
didn't know that. Also, here's me. So if you can sue somebody for cadence, that means the last 30 years of music. anyway.
So, but it was exactly how
I understand,
she did it.
And I think it was Lizzo that did that. If I'm mistaken, I think it was Lizzo.
It was.
She did settle for that. She did settle that one though.
Shit, I would too. I wouldn't even try to take that to court. All right, bitch, you got me. Give her the money.
No, but I like how Apollo is helping Rock because number one, they're cool with each other. They're cool. So Apollo sees this guy. I was like, hey, I can help you become a better boxer. But it's also Apollo like, yeah, I do this for you. You owe me.
Yep. And it's not just I'm gonna make you a better boxer. It's like, bro, I could promote this shit and make this the biggest match, like the biggest fight ever.
You know Apollo is caking up on the receipts from this fucking fight. You know he's getting
is.
some back money on this fucking thing.
And none of it went over to Felicia Rashad.
Zero.
You know what? Look, let me be real.
Funniest backstory ever.
Let me keep it a full buck. Ryan Coogler ain't shit for that. I'm blaming Ryan on that one. There was a black man that pissed you off that looked just like Carl Weathers. Like, nah. He ain't leave them with shit.
No. What it was is he
lost money, right?
No. What it was is he was fucking around with other women behind her back. That's how she found Adonis. Because she was like, yeah. And then that one part where she was really trying to show Apollo ain't shit. Yeah, when I was helping your father go up the stairs and he was pissing out blood, I had to do all that and stuff. You trying to be that? And I'm like, God damn, like you just going in on him. Like,
here's me. Chick, you signed up for it when you started sucking his dick. Don't do that. Don't put. See, here's the thing. Here's the reason why me and Chris have been having these conversations lately. I told you, a lot of grown-ups are running defense for their ain't shit mamas. Like, yeah, that's why he ain't doing this, and that's why he ain't doing that. And that's why your mama's still fucking lonely, nigga. And that's why your ass is about to be lonely just like her. Stop. Like, yo.
It is so fun. It is so funny the way that she was throwing him under the bus. I'm like, it's true. You really did love him conditionally.
I mean, look. As soon as that body hit the ground after fucking Drago put him down, it's like, oh, it's on. It's on. It's done. I had to bury my fucking husband after this Russian killed him, and I got all this money. Fuck it. Apollo ain't shit.
I feel like I really do hate how the next movie we're gonna have to talk about Apollo Creed dying. Do you know how much that actually pisses me off the longer I linger on it? It's like he didn't have to die.
I think what makes it hurt more is the fact that he had probably one of the greatest intros ever. You got James Brown to open up.
This dead man walking right there.
Let me tell you something on this. Let me tell you something. That was James Brown that introduced him. James Brown. I don't care if it was 80s James Brown. It didn't matter. That was James Brown. That is every time he hums, that is technically the Black National Anthem. You mean to tell me that he had that all that behind him, and still got in that ring. And fucking Drago dragged his.
But D, somebody
beat him to death. Actually, I'm sorry, beat him to
somebody
death.
made a sad fact about that. That's America in a nutshell. All the boasting and then get folded.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Well, look. That's also the British people. Don't put that on us.
Yeah. I ain't saying Apollo represents America. It's just...
real talk. I've been watching the Olympics. China's doing the same damn thing. Don't do that. Because China is flexing real hard. Like, see all these fireworks? See how we got this design? Yeah.
Meanwhile, you put your set behind a fucking power plant. Great job, China. Great fucking job.
Fuck you.
Nigga,
second of all,
I thought it was a
look. Second of all, keep buying our face masks. Third of all,
nigga, I thought it was a Photoshop. Like, nah, they don't have no power plant behind there. Yes, there is a power plant behind there.
Crazy, you saw my face right there. Yeah. Way to go, Beijing.
But that opening but that opening for the Olympics though.
Anime.
It was
them
nice.
drums.
It was nice. I ain't gonna fake it. It was nice.
It was Cartman's nightmare come to life.
But nah, Apollo is literally like Don Keenan this shit. Like, hey, rematch. We're getting more money off this. I want to
teach for the ring.
Save it for the ring, guys. Save it for the ring and stuff. And
basically, they out there like training, running, all that.
Running on the beach.
I like how all it really took was for Rocky to talk to his wife.
That's all.
I am glad that's all they took, because we really look at it and it's like, Rocky, why you doing it? Because I'm scared. I'm scared
too.
You know,
you want to bring me down? I'm scared.
You know, it's the same thing.
And Adrian being a perfect wife. Thank you, Rock. It's fine.
I'm scared.
You
going to the ring,
nigga.
You know, it's the same. You know, it's the same thing in the second movie, like in Rocky 4. Same thing.
Stop making me hate Rocky 4.
Well, you know what? You know what's funny? It's even
these
though
movies start repeating itself.
Themes.
At this point, everything starts getting repeated for the first second, and it just keeps going on.
The crazy part about this is that, like, as much as we're talking about that moment about I'm scared, it is a very vulnerable moment, because let's be real, as men, that whole aspect of being vulnerable, it's always like, well, you're not supposed to say you're scared. No, you're supposed to bottle that shit in and just tough it out.
And especially in the 80s, especially talking with a spouse, and especially in a sport as fucking deadly and manly as
Gladiator.
Gladiator like type, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you don't get moments like that. And I'm pretty sure people were like, hey man, it wasn't that good, man. You know, if I was Rocky, I wouldn't be scared. Like, I can hear people saying that, but when you look at it for what it is and where it is, especially now, we're watching it now, yeah. Hell yeah, it's probably the most important scene in the whole movie, when you really see how his motivation changed up the second he got it off his chest. That's what's scaring you. Now build from that, nigga. And that's what he did.
Let me tell you something. Eris is right there. I'm the same height as Sheamus. I was a little nervous. Sheamus probably fucked my ass up for free. Just saying.
I'm literally standing there. I'm honestly, when I'm standing there between these two, looking like a damn child.
I'm just like, yo, Sheamus would eat me alive, just done. Now, Brock Lesnar is slightly taller than me. I would be scared shitless if I saw Brock Lesnar like, hey, what's up, Mr. Lesnar, sir? Hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Lesnar.
Here comes Paige when we interview her, and I was like, thank God, somebody my level.
Time out. But also, WWE joke, I still laugh at the fact that the legend of Cesaro rolling up to Brock Lesnar with the suit, and Lesnar's like, I don't want the smoke.
I don't want the smoke.
It's like, we're good, Cesaro. We're good. It's like, who knew Cesaro in the suit stopped Lesnar in his tracks?
I think,
but Apollo's teaching Rocky, you know, the black man footwork, you know, and all that stuff, and you know, it's like, all right, that's cute, you know. Rocky got a little rhythm, a little bit, you know.
I think it's funny because remember, Apollo said, "Nah, nigga, that's how I was lighting your ass up these last two fights. You got no type of rhythm, bro.
You have southpaw. That was the only thing that saved you."
Like, dude, that's why you were South. Yeah, thank you. You were Southpaw. That was why you got
That's why you
me.
won. Clubber Lane said, "Fuck your Southpaw. You need footwork."
Nah, nigga, pop, run away. Can't run away.
But also, I have
White man can't jump. White man can't also run either.
But also, if we were talking
can't dodge either. Pop. That's 3 punches in the face, fool.
We want to talk about, this is why, I feel I'm in athletic enough shape, but I'm not in athletic enough shape to wear what Rocky and Apollo were wearing on the beach.
I was just about to ask about that. So
that's the Ezekiel Elliott special right there, buddy. Nah,
I mean, bro, you got a full crop top.
Got 8-pack abs. Nah, bro.
8-pack
They ain't
abs.
Working. They ain't
you got
working.
the shorts. You got the shorts that's like a full 5 inches from, like 5 inches above the knee.
Fucking thigh meat showing.
Full. No, Chris, hold on. Full muscled thigh meat
muscle
showing.
thigh meat showing.
Oh, also, we're running in sand, which means that anytime one of us can twist our ankle because we're running track speed in sand.
In them shoes.
Them calves, though. I envy both of those calves, though. Good Lord. I think I do got the size, but not the definition. You know what I mean?
I can wholeheartedly say all 3 of us don't skip leg day in some way, shape, or form. So we're fine.
I can really actually say that. I can legit say that we don't skip leg day.
Yeah, we don't skip it.
What about arm day and like, hey, D, what about arm day, chest day, leg day? Fuck you. I don't work out. All right, you happy? I don't work out.
D works out. I feel you walking around is workout enough. People don't understand walking. It adds up.
No, it doesn't. Actually, no, it doesn't. Eventually, with walking, your body does this bullshit. And I hate y'all. Chris, I'm not going to say where you work at, but y'all know where you worked at one point. Yeah. If you walked around that whole building every single day, you know what your body says? Oh, this is nothing new. No, we're not going to burn no calories, no fat.
That was like that at Eastover. You're right, because as much running around I was doing, eventually it stopped.
Of all the running around I do, you're going to plateau on that, and your body's going to be used to it. And it's like, nigga, you reached your limit. Now, go on an actual track and run. See, you ain't going to do that. Now, you ain't in shape, nigga.
Now, let me just give you my location. See, I work like one of the sites that I spend time at is a little place called the Coast Guard Building over at St. Elizabeth's.
Ooh.
Oh man,
AKA pick any map from GoldenEye. That building.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
If you going throughout that entire campus is literally a GoldenEye map.
Don't say GoldenEye. That fucking song just pops up there.
I'm sorry. The second you hear that do comes in, the thing I'm thinking about, I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but I see 2 perfect ass cheeks clapping.
Did you see the video? Head. Did you see the video that this white guy did of doing it and stuff? And then the guy come out there and going doom doom. Everybody's like,
I didn't see that part. I didn't see that.
It might be on YouTube. It's funny as shit. But like, but you're right though. It's like that is some flexing for you. Dude, look. We all got gym rat friends here and stuff. I see them wear that shit in the gym. I'm like, I hate you. You show off.
It's like I hate you.
I hate you.
You have like 0.5% body fat.
So I'm sitting here like I got like 12% body fat. I think I'm in good shape, and all of a sudden. Really?
I got full titties, nigga. How you think I feel when I see these? It's like I said, I think we're going to get blurred for that. Come on, this is barely an A cup. I don't know why we look, here's Chris. I don't know why, man. D ain't even got a full A cup. Thank you, nigga. I'm just chubby in the chest.
I'm all like, I'm in good shape.
Blur it out for that 1 second.
It's like I'm in good shape. I don't have, man titties or anything. I think I'm in good shape. All of a sudden, in comes fucking Adonis, rolls up in there with a fucking 8-pack. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and get my gains in. I'm just like,
let me get my gains.
Okay. One thing I can do, I'm not going to do it because I'm embarrassed of it, especially when I got boobs like this. I can flex them. Oh, yes, I can. No, I'm not. No,
are you like Homer Simpson in the mirror?
No, I can't. I wish. Do you know, like, when I finally got control to get this side, this is the side I always had the trouble with. I can flex it now, but even now, kind of hurts. I can't do it. But I did it. I was like, oh, I got it. Fuck it up. I tried it like 4 times and I just gave up.
D goes into the offices of WWE to Vince like, I'm the pick master. Flex. Put him in NXT.
No, here's Vince. Get his fat black ass out of here.
Put him in NXT.
No,
NXT
no one
2.0.
No events. No events. He's like, wait, come back here, son. Turn around real quick.
Stick it out. Yeah, that's what I want. Here's me, Mr. McMahon. You got a job. You got a job here.
Your Big E's manager. Yeah.
Your
yeah,
Big
manager.
E's manager. Oh God, Big E's manager.
I just got a joke and I got to get it off my chest. I got to get it off my chest right now. The four horsewomen walking in talking to him. And you want what? All right, everybody turn around. You know, all the girls turn around. Here's Sasha. I don't know why you keep on telling us to do this shit. Hold on. Here's Vince. Here's Vince. Bailey, stick out just a little bit. She does it. Sasha, I don't know why you're trying. Anyway, she gets to go. Oh, come on.
Some bullshit.
Like, come on. Look, here it goes. Here's Becky trying to unbutton her jet. Oh, we not doing that? All right, fucking never mind.
Yo, Apollo and him running slow motion, that really just had me like, I fucking hate you guys. Y'all just showing off at this point.
I gotta tell you, Carl Weathers in the 80s was a different type of built. To be honest with you, if everybody in this fucking
That's why him and Arnold doing that fucking muscle fucking handshake is just like,
the world's most manliest handshake.
I swear to God, it will get a woman pregnant and make her disgusted at the same time. No, seriously, women who like vascular men love it, but at the same time they go,
I'm gonna break the code. I'm gonna break the code that a lot of Twitter chicks were fucking mad at Cerrone for breaking out, but he was right. He was like, chicks love veins on a forearm. For some reason, they lose their goddamn minds over that shit.
Actually, nigga, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. They like veins, period.
Okay, veins, period.
If you got the little vein right here, oh man, they love you. If you like me and you wear a rubber band and you got these veins popping out, oh,
let me tell you something.
Oh my God, it look like he lifts shit.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When she could touch the vein and feel the blood coursing through it,
you're in.
You are so in.
You're in.
No bullshit. I used to have this vein that used to always pop out on my arm right here. And one of my girlfriends loved messing around with pushing around and everything. And I thought to myself one day, what if she like pricks that shit or something?
What D didn't tell you is he did like 2 sets of 5s with a 25-inch barbell and shit, and been like,
shit, not back in the day. Eric can tell you back. Look, back in high school in the first year out of college, I was still I had muscle and all that. All that shit went to the wayside as soon as I started rapping.
Let me tell you something. Hey Chris, let me tell you something. In my photo album is an unlockable character, the DLC version of Original D.
I would say this though, to be fair,
I don't want Original D.
But here's the thing,
minus the dreads. Let me tell you something.
Here's the thing that I think.
Are we talking Bone Crusher D or D wearing shooters headbands all the time?
It wasn't Bone Crusher. You was rocking the sweatbands for sure and the throwback jerseys, but.
Yeah, I know.
You were completely different. You were a completely different person. If I was to put it this way, if I was to blow up that picture of original you versus you today, I'd be like, hey y'all want to see D's younger brother?
Look, I met D.
Do it. I don't even care now.
Look. I met D in passing during me and Eris's like the latter part of high school and stuff, and I didn't really fully hang out with D until like after we graduated high school and Eris had another party and stuff. But I remember seeing D. I was like, I remember him from somewhere.
He's like,
yeah, because we went to the same church.
I know it was just one of those.
We crossed each other all the time in church and probably didn't even know it. So no. Here's the wild part, Chris. How would you want to bet we had at least one conversation with each other and didn't even know it? That's what I love about big churches.
But no, it's just one of those. No, put it this way. D got inspired. We took a picture with New Day, and D saw Big E and was like, "Okay, it's possible. It's possible." It's very possible.
No. When I saw him, no. You know what I got? All y'all niggas are short. I'm taller than Big E. Eris. No, you're not taller than X, but you're close to it.
No, he and I are like literally the same height.
Y'all same height. They can't be.
You met him at MagFest.
Dude, I met him at MagFest. We're the same height. Xavier Woods is just me with bigger muscles. That's it.
Kofi is actually shorter than Chris, towering all three. Look, Rocky. Anyway,
but anyways, all I'm saying is this: Carl Weathers was definitely a specimen. To which I'm like,
a specimen.
It was a specimen.
No, I mean that's what. Hey, look, in the '80s, and like we saw with Arnold's Pumping Iron, like that was the thing. You had to look a certain way, and like that, like you took Sylvester Stallone, Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who else? Dolph Lundgren.
Our boy, Steve James.
Like all of them had that.
Steve James was insane.
And he was a martial artist too.
His body was insane. Yeah, no homo. His body was insane.
Big difference though.
Steve James was pre Michael John White.
Big difference though, Chris, between like since you brought up Pumping Iron, Schwarzenegger even admitted that Columbo was stronger than him.
Oh yeah.
He might have been bigger than Columbo, but Columbo was strong.
Oh, I seen that movie. I remember when he said that. Yeah, that was yeah.
If I want to, if you want to make it even more truthful,
hell, Mr. T, fuck it, put him in there.
Actually, to be honest with you, with Sylvester Stallone mostly, yes, he knows how to box, but everything you see, that's cosmetic.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, it's cosmetic. Everything you saw, even with, like, and I hate saying it with Carl Weathers, but I think even with Carl Weathers, it was a bit cosmetic too.
But Rocky Balboa, that was the first time like he actually was like legit, doing the work, legit doing the work and everything.
Even though I'm with South Park, he took horse steroids. I ain't stupid.
Look. Sylvester Stallone.
But what he did to get in shape for Rocky Balboa, it should be commended because that was one of those straight up shredding your body type of
But that was the thing that everybody. I think that was that moment where, because we talk about with movies and stuff, that was the one time people didn't have a problem with like the HGH and steroids, because it was like, well, it's for a movie. You're an old person. You're just at that age where you can't necessarily snap to that level anymore. You need help in some way.
Like, just real talk, guys. Just real talk. Eventually, all three of us are probably going to take some type of testosterone supplement eventually in our life. Like, I'm not saying it's for your dick. Mostly, but I'm saying it's
the stuff that Frank Thomas like promotes all the time.
Oh yeah. Hey Frank, you got a big ass neck. How you get there? Well,
no, but that's the interesting.
That's my hero, man. Let me stop making fun of him.
No, but that's the interesting thing though, is him getting to like him working out and get to the size that he is for these Rocky movies. And you gotta remember, he was working on the Rocky movies the same time he worked on the Rambo movies.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, didn't he get cut for Rambo?
He got cut for Rambo, especially Rambo 2, because he was one size in Rambo 1, which I think he was working on. It was before Rocky 3, so First Blood came out, then Rocky 3, then First Blood Part 2.
Yeah,
and then you saw the difference. That look that he had for Rocky 3, he got more cut to show up again in Rambo 2.
It's like so wild when you see
and Nighthawks.
Like I say, Nighthawks. He was ripped anyway. But but it's so funny, man, to see how the 80s guys did all this shit to get big and buff and all. They're iconic. So much so they remember the Japanese made video games based off of Stallone and all.
Think about it. I feel Cobra.
They were a model for a lot of stuff, yeah.
Because it felt like in Cobra he was a little bit more smaller in Cobra a little bit.
Wasn't he? It was like in between.
He was mostly rocking that black t-shirt the whole time.
That's probably what the black t-shirt makes it look like he's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, because black does hide.
Yeah, because then he going over the top, he's all jacked as a fucking truck driver. So I'm like, yeah.
But you got to remember,
he was super jacked.
Plus, you got to remember in Cobra, that was supposed to be his Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. So he was basically not trying to, he wasn't trying to flex on nothing in that movie, necessarily.
Yeah. So that's why, seeing a muscle-bound dude in a suit like that is always funny when he's in Tango and Cash. And I'm like, so you found a suit for your size, huh? All right.
See, but you know how it works out for today for anyone who looks like that? They can go out and rock a tactical suit.
Aha. Or you just do the Marvel diet of chicken and rice and vegetables, and that's
chicken, rice, and broccoli.
Chicken, rice, and broccoli, and lift heavy weights. Boom, you're jacked. Which, I mean, hey, there's truth to it, because it is true.
Chris Evans went through that.
It's a very archaic diet, but
Chris Evans went through that shit, and he said it himself. I never want to eat chicken breast again after doing these movies.
The one thing I would never like, I've learned from hearing Gerard, Butler, and Michael Fassbender saying with the shit they had to do to 300. Yeah, no, fuck you. That's never happening ever again.
Dude, that's the reason why. That was the reason why Gerard Butler refused to come back for the sequel to 300.
Because he wants to rock that dad body. That's all he wants. I don't blame him.
He did not want to go through that shit.
Like Michael Fassbender talked about it. He said he loved it because he was already in shape, but the problem was
they wanted more in shape.
Is that diet?
It's
the diet, and then you gotta carry these shields. None of these shields ain't real shields, but they're still heavy.
No bread.
And you're like hungry.
No bread.
That's why Gerard Butler hated it, because he putting all that armor on. He's like, oh man, can I have like a sandwich? Like nigga,
because this is why I feel in the 80s the diets had to be different to where they could eat a loaf of bread or something, at least, something.
See, that's where it gets different also, and
food was different in the 80s.
Much like the heat, food was different because the shit that we're pumping into chickens and cows and all that now did not exist in the 1980s. So yes, it's different. Chicken's different. You know why girls got big ass titties now? I don't know why.
Food?
But what is the food? I don't know exactly why.
It's what's in the food.
Steroids.
He's like again, can't prove it. Can't prove it.
Look, I don't want to be like Joe Rogan and make conspiracy theories, but could be steroids. I don't know.
Well, the only way hold on, Chris. You don't have to make here's how you get around all of us making steroids.
Eris, could you pull that up?
See.
Look, I know he said nigga like 6, 7 times.
So, Jamie, can you pull?
No.
Can you pull that up?
Stop it.
He keeps on bringing up all
these. Stop it. I was just going to say,
niggas, but y'all ruining a good produced show.
No,
and as a podcaster, I cannot stand by it.
Listen, Chris. This is how we get around all of us. This is how we get around all of us doing the whole conspiracy theory shit. See, before D said what he said, I was just gonna say, just make sure all of us are smoking weed.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you something.
We just have to get high. That way we can Elon Musk this shit.
Look, I ain't trying to have the government find out I smoke weed and be like, hey, what are you doing over there?
It's like, what are you doing over there?
Yo, but I just like how Rocky
allegedly.
I'm afraid, all right? Can't believe it. Big old white man, gonna come out here, beat me inside the head. Can't do it. The whole hood is gonna laugh at me.
Yo, the whole hood laughed at fucking Club leg at the end of this fucking match, wasn't it?
Boy,
I cannot imagine
if you thought Apollo got it bad going back to the hood.
See, but here's the interesting thing. So, like before, like while we get try, let's go ahead and wrap up this fight because we're pretty much at the end. We're at the end game of this movie.
Rocky is antagonizing the shit out of Clubber in the ring, and everybody's like,
no, hold on. He's not just antagonizing him. First, he's fighting him, and he's thinking, all right, I'm not trying to have this shit go down the same way as last time.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky figures out midway through the fight, which goes right back to what I said at the beginning of the podcast. At least I ain't breathing hard.
Bruh.
Because, again, it goes back again to the other joke I did, Chris. At that point, the cheat codes started to wear off, and them haymakers he kept throwing out every damn swing, that meter just kept dropping.
Look, it's the Andy Dufresne school of running away and letting them run out of breath and then beat them into submission.
Who knew that Mr. T did not see one of the most famous fights of all time? He was alive. He was alive to see the Thriller in Manila. And he had to see George Foreman get a rope-a-doped. He had to see that.
You ain't shit. Where Rocky is hitting Mr. T with the Michael Jackson. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
Bruh.
Hey, I got a real question. I know we good on Clubber for this. Clubber's corner ain't shit.
Dog, did they skip cardio day and Clubber for the training?
They skipped cardio day, and apparently all of them were too scared to tell him. Like, yo.
Can you imagine? And there's 3 of them, so you know they all sit back on. You gonna tell them? Like, who you gonna tell them?
Hey, yo, Clubber. Call me by my real name. You know me. You know me since I'm a kid. My name is Cecil. Call me Cecil.
Cecil, you think you want to
call me Clubber?
All right, Clubber. You think you want to I don't know, hit the jump rope a little bit?
Oh, hit the jump rope. Oh, hit the jump rope. I hit your mama last night too. You want her to be hit?
No, I mean, look, I've wrestled in high school.
Because you know that's what he said. I hit your mama last night.
I mean,
he said that.
I mean, I've wrestled in high school, and that is like the number one thing that is paramount in wrestling is cardio. Like getting out of holds and all that shit. Like you need like major cardio for that shit. And I've seen plenty of dudes that like get gassed out. Even in sports entertainment wrestling,
you need the cardio.
You get look, this is the reason why we joke about Goldberg versus fucking Brock Lesnar being like a 2-minute match, because as soon as they get to the ring and start tasseling up, both of them are beat red and gassed.
All right, look, y'all ain't gonna do it. Look, Chris, I'm not gonna allow you to speak heinously against my favorite monster, Brock Lesnar. It's after 5 minutes with him, not 2. All right.
This is why Big E wants his match with Goldberg.
Oh man, I hope he did. Look, I hope. I don't know how all this shit's gonna parlay into it, but it better. You want your 5-star match?
Not me.
Nope. You want your high work rate? Not me.
You heard?
Big meaty man slapping me.
No, Rocky sat there and the first 2 rounds he's running around and fucking Apollo and Paulie looking at each other like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? Like, you're taking hits, Rocky. What's going on? No, I got him. We're gonna do this.
I got him. I ain't no more than a quarter. I'm making sure he's good. He's gonna be great.
So eventually he does end up rope-a-doping fucking Clubber. It just beats the mess out of him. Just I'm like, whoa.
Oh man, you know what? No, I get pissed off at my kids when they play Street Fighter. Well, I used to, not no more. I used to really get pissed off at them for one main reason. Neither of these niggas refuse to block. So when I see people not blocking, I scream that out. Chris, the few times we went to Xanadu and we watched people play Marvel, how many times you heard me say block?
Why are you blocking with your face?
Just block. The nigga keeps doing the same move, block. He's doing a dash, block. It's like, I always get mad at the whole fight. This is Clubber. These niggas they are punching sponges. First of all, they're already punching sponges anyway. But Lord, just the way that Clubber gets rocked in this was just so disrespectful.
I've been playing the boxing submissions in Lost Judgment. There's a couple of boxers that just eats punches, but their whole shtick is they have this one good move that can hit you and ding your health. So the whole time,
like Homeboy and Yakuza 0 was like that. Remember?
Yeah, so it's like you're fighting them and stuff. And you just bip, and all of a sudden you see them glow, and I'm like, oh shit, sidestep, and it's like, yeah, because they only had that one move, and yet they're eating punches. And I mean, it even happened in Creed when Creed was fighting the UK dude, and you just see him just like bip. I'm like, yo, Adonis, block. Just block.
I hate how, like I said, it's kind of funny. I thought Ryan Coogler, and I mean this. I think the best boxing is in Rocky Balboa and Creed.
They get the atmosphere of
down.
Yeah.
And I really love what they did in Rocky Balboa. I really love the way they presented in Rocky Balboa a little bit more than Creed. I thought in Creed, Coogler just nailed the atmosphere and just the direction. Like I said, I think it's like I said, the scene of him getting ready to go out to the ring and him going to the ring is one of the best scenes I ever seen, like from Ryan Coogler. I love that scene.
Also,
just the way it's shot, you can tell they did it all in one take and everything. I loved it, man.
But also how we didn't mention good old Duke. He's there in the corner.
Yes, Duke is there.
Duke is there because Duke is helping out Apollo and them train up Rocky and stuff. And Duke is this is why I love them putting Duke in Rocky Balboa before he died, before that character died, before that actor died.
Who's that? Tony Burton?
Yeah, Tony Burton before he died. Because I remember, Eris, I don't know if you remember the trailer for Rocky Balboa, and you hear Duke's voice like, "Yeah, we're gonna train you. We're gonna do it the old school way."
No.
I know what line he's gonna use.
I remember he said, listen, you ain't got the speed anymore. We ain't doing that. You're old now.
You got
Alzheimer's. Your hip going out. We gotta rely on some old fashioned power punches.
Fucking Rocky got chains on his neck, fucking doing lifts and shit. I'm like, did you just steal from Clubber Lang, Rocky? Is this what you're doing?
Pretty much. Apollo might have taught you some. Apollo taught you some stuff, but he ain't teach you everything.
Which side note, apparently, Sylvester actually wanted to put Clubber Lang in Rocky Balboa, but like the studio was like, nah, they kind of wanted to keep that kind of like grounded aspect to Rocky Balboa, which I understand. I totally get it. I totally get it, because you put Mr. T in there on ESPN talking shit about Rocky, it's like, you're in a different territory of Wacky. I
personally would have loved to see this show. Like, so Mr. Lang, what do you think about it? Well, first off, he's on the internet. So what do you think about Mr. Lang? So it's got to be that pause before he talks. Well, Rocky. I would have loved to see that, dog. I would have loved to see it.
But nah, but Rocky beats the shit out of Clubber, and like Clubber's own corner is like, dog, defense, and I'm like, but you that's your guy.
Teach this nigga nothing, man. Y'all really didn't teach
and they're sweating. And Clubber's corner is sweating bullets, and like, what the fuck? But we beat him earlier.
This is how you know that it's bad when Clubber's like literally punching his damn breath out, because I mean, he's just losing all wind,
whiffing punches
like crazy. And it's bad when Rocky is doing this shit, when he's like reaching out and hold this nigga's forehead, like come on, man, hit me again, come on, hit me again. I'm like, bro, stop embarrassing him. The whole world, and he even says it, the whole world is watching. Come on, knock me out. Do it again.
Meanwhile, Apollo's in the corner cheesing his ass off because he put money on Rocky in Vegas. Like, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, that's a better one. No, that's not a better one. No.
Oh,
Look, I messed up this joke earlier, y'all. I wanted to say this and I messed it up. But when Rocky was getting knocked out, I wanted to play this song. Move out the way so I can see Rocky getting knocked out right behind you. I still can't see it Jared away.
Well, this is Rocky ducking underneath the punch, actually.
Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I mean, look. Let's be real.
I wanted to get that joke off my chest because
let's be real.
God, I wanted to play that song.
Hey, look, the Black National Anthem definitely was playing after that first match between them. Easily.
Oh yeah. This fight, no, not so much. Hey, and before anybody asks, yeah, he did beat Tarver and Rocky Balboa. So yeah, Rocky has beaten 3 black men.
I mean, well, Tarver won, but in the deleted scene, Rocky did win, and it was the most funniest reaction ever because Tarver was like, "Bullshit."
Yeah, they did. I forgot they did.
Yeah, the studio was like, because the studio was like, Rocky wins? Nah, fuck that. Nah. He loses.
Sorry, how old Sly? 61. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
Nah. No, but this is funny because after this, we get something which I laugh that Creed called back to it and stuff. Rocky and Apollo have a closed door match.
Yep.
Read the bell.
Ding.
I just I'm sorry. I'm always thinking about Quagmire and Cleveland. And you just seeing Quagmire's feet go.
I laugh so hard that Creed called back to it. And I was like, so you and Apollo had a third match. Who won that one? And I like how Rocky circumvents it. Like, first off, kid, how do you know about that?
You know what that means? You know what that makes me believe?
He
lost that last one, did you, nigga?
He did say, like, listen, I heard something about you guys had a match, had a rematch. Who won that? And I like how he told the truth too. He was like, man, your dad knocked me on my ass. let's be real here. Apollo was secretly training for that shit his whole life.
Oh yes,
Oh,
he downloaded data after that when he trained him up against Clubber. Like, and I got this nigga right here. Let's go.
Boy, and I bet here's the sick part. Like every wrestling match that everybody wanted to see and no one got to see, I bet it was lit. I bet they went 9 strong rounds, but it was some of the best 9 rounds of boxing you ever seen in your life. You know, it's like I guarantee you it was the ish until Rocky hit the ground and Rocky go, all right, man, we done fighting, man. You won, nigga.
Fucking both of their respective wives comes up like, yo, Paulo, why are you sweating so much? Oh man, yeah. We were just
I'm sorry. Felicia Rashad? No. You said Felicia Rashad? No. You said it wrong, Chris. That white girl that he was fucking on the side. Oh my God. What's wrong with your face?
You know
Apollo?
what? You know
hey,
what?
Baby, this is something that happened.
You know what? I got a feeling after that match against Rocky, that's where he had his jump off after that.
Ooh,
that birthed Adonis.
Oh, he in Vegas?
Oh, he birthed. That's where Adonis got birthed. After that fucking
was
Trist.
after the third fight.
No, wait
after that Trist.
that Trist. Shut up, Chris.
The numbers add up.
They do.
The numbers add up going into Creed.
What year did this movie come out? 82?
82. Numbers add up, more or less.
Yo, if they got a birth date for this nigga, I'm gonna die laughing. Donnie. Adonis Johnson Creed, nicknames Donnie. No, they ain't got a birthday. I thought they did. I was going to say, shit. They don't.
Oh, yes, they do. There is a Rocky wiki. Adonis Donnie Creed, born June 1st, 1986. So this is before he died.
Yeah, that had him before he died.
Ooh.
June 1st, when?
1986.
So this was before Rocky 5.
Woo!
It was one of them motherfucking dances that came out. Living in America.
Hey.
The one right beside James. That's who he was banging.
Yeah. 85, 86. Yeah, it adds up.
You say it was June? His birthday was in
June 1st, 86.
Good. Oh my God. Michael B. Jordan was born actually on February 9th. His birthday is in a couple days in 87. I was about to say that's lazy, Chris, so it didn't count because if it's the same birthday as the actor, it never counts for me. So here I'd say that.
But no,
that one.
Also, side note, people like Michael B. Jordan that grow that mustache combo, he does be looking like old boy from 227. Just throwing that out there. Like Mini Steve Harvey.
Oh Lord.
Nah, but yeah, it's
I'm sorry. Whoa, Brian.
They can't keep the date straight.
Are they having? Is there like multiple dates? Because if it's multiple dates, I believe that because it's a movie.
It probably is.
It's a movie with its own universe. There's going to be conflicting dates. That happens. In fact, actually, to up one, you said they can't keep the damn date straight. No, what usually happens is the movie studio, the writer themselves, and the fan base can't keep the date straight. The best example of that is look at any anime that gives you a birthday but doesn't give you a year or like something like that. Watch everybody run wild with it. Watch.
It's like
look. The best example of it, I want people to look. If you want to look up something, look up Batman's birthday. You're going to get 3 different dates. You're going to get the date it was actually published the first time. You're going to get the other date that's fictional, and you're going to get a date that came out like out of a movie or something like that. Nobody can get these straight. No one can, unless there's something officially come out for the person that written it. Don't believe it. That's how I feel.
Now, here's the thing. Rocky came out Memorial Day weekend. It says May 28th through the 30th.
Oh, yeah. That's Memorial Day weekend. In 82.
But they don't show the other ones.
That shit ate. That's all you need to know.
There it is. I found it. So number 1 was Rocky 3. Number 2, Visiting Hours. Okay. Number 3, Conan the Barbarian. Number 4, Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Number 5, Porky's. Number 6, The Sorcerer and the Stone. Number 7, The Road Warrior. Number 8, Chariots of Fire. Number 9, Victor Victoria. And number 10, Fighting Back.
Yeah. Rocky 3 showed up at the right time to clean up house.
Conan, Porky's,
all of those, because Conan, Porky's, and
Sword and the Sorcerer, Road Warrior.
All those 3 are, and let's throw Sword and Stone. Those 4 are remembered and people still revisit them and all that. The rest of them, no, those is 80s trash. And You mean to take? Yeah, it was going to take over. That took over that whole weekend. Wasn't nothing going to fight that thing, man.
But I mean, it's funny too because Eye of the Tiger is probably the song that still they played the shit out of, and it actually got nominated at the Academy Awards.
Yeah, it's a song to this day white people can't get enough of. To this day, white people will still play Dan. Yeah, this is my hype music.
Sure, look, when we talk about Rocky IV, Hearts of Fire overtakes Eye of the Tiger for me, at least.
Yeah, me personally, yeah, Hearts of Fire is way better.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just funny. Like the critical response to this is that a lot of people really at that time, kind of like us, where it's like they saw, okay, Rocky's getting goofy. It's fine, but it's not as good as Rocky 1 and 2, which is fair. That's fair.
Gene Siskel would go say, sorry to say this, but there's nothing new in Rocky 3. We just sit there wondering why it exists. We see nothing new about Rocky's character except that the tender side of his soul, which made him most appealing, is now virtually missing. He has a point.
He said Rocky is no longer likable.
That is a fucking point. The thing that really made Rocky is not in this movie.
Well, somebody said the best. It's very empty.
Yeah, and I think that was a point of Rocky's character because he's became different and all that. I do believe that, but there's something with this movie that doesn't have that same type of edge. The reason why we like this movie is because of fucking Mr. T. It's like
the charisma.
Also, bear in mind that this movie, if I'm not mistaken, is probably the shortest of the Rocky movies.
I think it
goes by quick. I mean, but also
it's like an hour and like 30 or 40.
But it's a
quick movie.
But the critics also, they loved Carl Weathers and his charisma. Like they was like, oh, we love Carl Weathers. He's great in this movie. Which I'm like, yeah, he is, because it's like Carl Weathers knows the material. Like, yo, I know the assignment. I'm here. Boom, this is what I do. Cool. It's like, all right.
Now, despite Gene Siskel saying that, they both said, oh, yeah, this movie needs to get praised because the way they set themselves up to go into this movie, they made sure one thing that a lot of movies fuck up on. You got to make sure your second movie is a big winner, and it was. So walking into this one, they can do pretty much whatever the fuck they want.
That's how you set yourself up for the franchise.
You can set yourself up for a franchise. I mention this all the time with MCU movies. They can make weak ones. You know why? They had like 6 strong ones, and now it's like, all right, y'all take layups, man.
6 and a possible.
Y'all take a layup, man. Just lay these ones up, man.
Yeah, I think that's
man. Ain't nobody looking at this shit.
I think that's what I mean, look. I feel that's the only reason why Rocky 5 got made, because 4 made money. So it's like, fuck it, do Rocky 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And I think that's the one thing that was nailed on all these movies. And I think by the time you did get to Rocky 5, it was zapped up at that point. It's like, why are we still making Rocky movies, man? So, I believe that, man.
Yeah. But I mean,
like only in 2 years. And 2 years later from this day, they will make the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, it's just, and the thing of it is too, it's funny. I don't think we mentioned this before, but Rocky had video games.
No, we did.
Rocky had video games and stuff. Okay. Because I never played Rocky Legends.
I only played one of them, but it was just so crappy. I played it like at MagFest one year. It was just so shit.
If anyone here played the I think it was the PS2 Rocky game. That game is rough.
Oh, it's rough. It's like it could be so much better, but it ain't. You know what I mean?
Like when you start first of all, when Rocky on PS2 exhibits the same glitches that you see in every Ubisoft game where it does that X-ray shit where you see it everybody.
When it did that, full of glitches, man.
Bro, when it did that shit, I just said, "Ugh, this game is woof."
I mean,
straight woof.
And you can't put out a subpar Rocky game when you have fucking what's the Dreamcast boxing game? Ready to Rumble, and you had Knockout Kings and all that stuff, and then you put out Rocky, and it's like the shit is.
I think the problem with that was that you could have put Rocky you could have made something with the Rocky game.
Could have put Rocky and Knockout Kings.
But think about it, like all movie-based video games is shitty. Even if there's no movie to coincide with the video game, it still comes out very shitty. It's only like when I really think about it, there only has to be like at least maybe 5 tops games where it was like a good video game and a good movie. It only has to be. It's not that. Oh God, I can't even name one.
You know what's really bad about the Rocky video games is that one on PS2 in particular had the nerve to put Spider Rico in it.
Of all of them, yeah, I know, right?
That's the mysterious character that everybody brings up and we never see.
No. That's who he was fighting at the beginning of the first movie.
I know that, but I'm just saying it's a name, and stuff. It's
Spider Rico.
See, that would have been interesting to see Spider Rico come back in Rocky Balboa.
Hey, Spider, what are you doing here?
I've been watching I've been watching your career all my life.
You know what? I keep on forgetting that was Burgess Meredith, and I keep on forgetting Burgess Meredith was a fucking penguin. So I keep on forgetting that. I keep on forgetting that. Mick, I loved you, man. You were a part of my childhood, not of Rocky, but of Batman 1966.
Well, I mean, also too, I forgot Spider Rico was in Rocky Balboa because Rocky gave him a job in the kitchen.
Bull crap.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I forgot he gave him a job in the
Right.
kitchen. He gave him a job in the kitchen. I forgot about that. That was like a little small subplot. Like Paulie was like, "Why you got Rico in the kitchen?" Because he's a boxer. He works here. I help everybody. You're working, even though Paulie was working at the fucking meat plant before they shut the shit down finally and stuff. It's like, Paulie, what are you still working here for?
Yo, I think Paulie just stuck around so.
Hey, look, Paulie, even though he fucked over Rocky's money, he still was there.
Bruh, that I will never forgive him for that shit.
I mean, hey, look, Rocky rebounded and got his restaurant.
No, he did, but still, it was just fucked up.
I blame the
dude,
robot.
I'm sorry. And I don't want to jump ahead because we are going to talk about it in Rocky 4, but
yeah,
my nigga, you gave power of attorney
to that guy? To him?
My problem was, I tell you where Rocky fucked up. Happy birthday, Paulie. That's where he fucked up.
That's a CTE.
You gave this nigga a whole ass robot. Also, how balling was Rocky to have a Robbie the robot in the middle of the 80s?
Sir, that money from the Clubber Lane fight was fat as hell.
It was stupid.
Had to be.
Him and Apollo were chilling. Apollo had like 6 dogs in the pool. He throwing balls at him. That's balling right there. I'm sorry. That's balling to me.
When you don't listen, you know for a fact that is a level of retirement that you have no business doing.
Your own wife is like, do you really got to face that Russian? We could just go to the Poconos and just chill.
Just go chill.
I mean, why we got to fight the Russian? I got to do it for a pride, honey.
Let me tell you something, baby. It's for America.
I'm getting tired of everybody calling me old. Everybody saying I ain't got it. Everybody calling me a has-been just because Rocky beat me.
I got to tell you something, baby. I made a promise to the president. I told Mr. Reagan, you know what? Cut. Come here. Ain't no black man gonna say this shit. What? I'm doing it for the country?
I would imagine Carl
Weathers actually Sly. No, man. Okay, can I mix up all right, can I do it my own way? All right. And I gotta do it for myself, baby. I got too much pride. There we go. We're good. I ain't gotta put that America shit in.
Fucking Creed.
Boy.
Creed 3.
Then
Creed 3 gonna fuck around and all of a sudden Carl Weathers comes back as like Apollo's twin brother or some dumb shit.
I would love.
No, they keep it stupid. Apollo Creed comes back as Ghost.
I would
Jedi Ghost.
I would love it. No. And he comes back looking like how he did it all. And fuck it all. In Waterboy, where he's still playing homeboy off of Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Talking to Adonis's daughter in sign language because she's like deaf. She's deaf. She's deaf in the ear.
Adonis, listen to me. You're gonna have to go out there and fight. Dad, what's wrong with your hand? Anyway, son.
I'm the 5-time champ.
Yo, I love No, how was his hand in that joke? Was it straight?
Yeah, it was like this. It was like this.
Straight, yeah.
GTA style.
Speaking of which, D is currently playing Vice City. Redefine.
Oh, you're playing the remaster.
First time, huh? First time.
You're talking to a person that bought the
first time.
You're talking. Look, Chris.
Could have asked to borrow it from me, sir. I would have gave it to you right there.
Nah, nigga, I got it for free. Nigga, no, this is PlayStation. This is PlayStation Now. They gave it to me for free. You think I'm going to spend money?
I said borrow it from me. I didn't say spend it. I was like, you could have borrowed it from me, dog.
Nigga, check this out. This is the part that killed me though.
I'll trade that shit for GameStop for $5.
How is it? How is it? I bought all three of those games on PlayStation 3 and on PlayStation 4. Well, I only bought San Andreas on PlayStation 4. But that being said, how did I buy those games? And yet they look a billion times worse, and I don't want to play it. I'm on the second mission in Vice City, and I quit. I just quit. I quit. I'm about to delete the shit. When I get off this, I'm about to delete it. It's gone.
But nah, the legacy of Rocky 3, though, like I said, this is where the series just went bananas. It was like,
it really did.
It was just all shoots ahead, and Rocky 4 just says, "Nope, hold my beer. We're going nuts." And that's gonna be not the next movie after this, but it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming later on this year. I would love. I don't think it happens around the 4th of July, but if it does, I might just slip it around there. I might. I don't think it does happen. I don't think we do it that late. I think we actually do it in August.
I just find it ironic that we kicked off Black History Month with Poetic Justice, and then boom, we cut to a black dude getting his ass mollywopped by a fucking white guy at the end of the movie. So I mean, what's next on the docket?
Well, easy. It's a movie that I had to hear for years from all of you. And I'm going to put up quotes around it. Fans, people who care for D and CJ and Eris's well-being. And y'all keep on asking me to do this white-ass movie. When y'all going to do Face Off? Hey, y'all do Nick Cage movies, right? Did y'all do Face Off yet? Hey, the movie I like? That movie where John Travolta got a surgery and then got Nick Cage faces. I want that. When you go. That is one of the movies that I keep constantly hearing from y'all. So we're finally going to do it. We're finally going to do Face Off. Yeah, you're happy in the middle of Black History Month. Mind you, it's been probably like 4 or 5 years since I've seen that movie. I don't remember one nigga in that damn movie.
I do.
I don't think if he do, he ain't talking.
No, actually, fucking I forgot who it was. Well, yeah, CCH Pounder. Haha.
Oh. See,
yes.
That sounds stupid.
Or as the blurs like to say, Amanda Waller.
Yeah. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh yeah, I got us doing it in August. Damn.
The side note, the Japanese poster for Face Off is just.
Actually, no. The is the Ghananese picture of.
Ooh, I've never seen that.
Boy, the Ghana. I swear to God, I don't know who the nigga that drew all those pictures in Ghana for these movie posters, but it is fantastic. It is straight up fantastic. But anyway, that's next week. I mean, next week. Yeah, that's next week for y'all, man.
Hold on. Do we include the JT Money video for Face Off?
Wait. And also Sharp. I see what you said there. Of course you would like her. Anyway,
we all love her.
We all love her. You know what Sharp does? You want to take them breeze.
I mean, hold on. Which CCH Pounder? The Shield CCH Pounder or Sons of Anarchy CCH Pounder?
Actually, that's a good question because I'm not sure which one. But anyway,
or RoboCop 3 CCH Pounder. Take your pick.
Oh man, I don't think that's a hot one.
That's That's mom's sweatshirt and sweatpants CCH Pounder.
That's mom just got off this long shift, and you gonna tell me to come up to the school that type of haircut?
We're experts at this.
Yes. I love 3 Black Geeks, and we love you. We'll see you next week, people.
Peace.